Yeah, we did it! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream! And a very happy Magic Monday, one and all.
Yes.
We did it! We did it.
We made it here.
We really did. And in fact, I guess we can just start it off the way we started off. For those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here as we are every Monday to continue playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. This week we are back. I was going to say we will be back. We're literally already here. We are back with more of the powered cube here on Arena. As we can see, there were some banned cards announced today from Standard. One from Final Fantasy, one from Duskmorn, and one from the mystery one. The mystery
Duskmorn.
one. No, that's the middle one. The mystery with the detectives and whatnot. The murders at Karlov Manor. That's the one that I got there. Anyway, so here are the banned standard.
I didn't remember it at all.
Here are the banned standard cards. I've heard Vivi's pretty good. So just throwing that out there.
And one called eidetic memory, of course.
Yeah.
All of you people with eidetic memories, you're OP and you should be banned, apparently.
Wow.
I'm kidding, obviously.
I was going to say, these opinions do not reflect that of Geek for All.
That's pretty fucked up to say.
But we will receive
But when it's a card, I suppose.
We will receive an equivalent wild card for each copy in our collection, because basically what Arena says at that point is, if you spent wild cards to make these cards and then we ban them in Standard, you get those wild cards back. And then if you didn't spend those wild cards, if you opened these in packs, you just get free wild cards as use this to go make new decks and play in Standard. If some people are like, well, I don't want to use VV, but I'm super tired of playing against VV in Standard, so I'm not going to play Standard anymore. It's another way of being like, hey, you remember all those VVs and Screaming Nemesis and Proph's Eidetic Memories that you have? Well, here's some more of the wild cards so that you can now go and try to make different Standard decks with new cards.
What if you really like the card VV and you just want to keep it?
You still can.
It
doesn't take that card away.
Oh.
It just, you can't use it in Standard.
Okay.
So if you want to make a deck with it in Historic or Brawl or whatever, you can absolutely.
I thought it was taken and replaced with a wild card.
No, it was not.
Okay.
It's just you get X number of wild cards. So for these, you can get up to 12, right? Because you can have up to 4 of each.
Yeah.
So you can get up to 12 wild cards for the fact that these 3 cards got banned in Standard. So we'll say okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but sure. This Heartfire Hero was banned in Pioneer.
Uh-huh.
And so you can get a wild card for up to 4 wild cards for this card as well. And this is an uncommon, by the way.
So was the eidetic memory one.
Eidetic Memories are rare.
Oh.
The other 2 were mythics.
It looked silver.
I think it was a rare. Because now, see, we get a rare wild card. So I actually only had 1 of 2 of those. So I don't remember whether I had VV or whether I had whatever the other one was.
Nemesis.
The Screaming Nemesis, thank you. I don't remember which one I had, but I get 1 mythic and 1 rare wild card because I only had 1 of each of those 2 things. But anyway, hey, we're here on Arena. We did it. Look, hooray. We are going to continue our Powered Cube draft from last week, and then we will keep going with more this week. Have to double check. I clearly have not been on Arena today. They have some lands in the daily deals.
I don't love these.
Fair enough.
The swamp is kind of neat. But I'm kind of indifferent.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm going to remind people what this deck looks like. Ooh, we have 2 losses, huh? 1 win and 2 losses. Wow. Ooh. All right, well, this could be a quick one. We'll obviously start the next one if and when we do lose, but that's totally fine. But just to remind people what the deck looks like, the main cards in the deck. We have another Oko. We got 2 Okos last week in the 2 drafts that we did. We have a Once Upon a Time. That's fun. Parallax Wave, Esca's Chariot. We have a Nadu, Knight of the Reliquary, Courser of Krufix, Nissa. We got some cool stuff. Some interesting stuff. Some Manadorks, an Ocelot Pride, Thalia, Adeline. We got some good rares and stuff here. So we got some interesting cards. We will see what we can do with this one, but I will start the game while Amy gets to read all of your wonderful messages. Now, officially, at the moment that she takes her glasses off, is when I will pass over to her.
But I was waiting for you to stop talking.
I will just it's my favorite thing in the world is when I am talking to somebody and I ask them a question right as they've taken a big bite of food. And then there's that awkward silence because I just asked them a question and they want to answer the question but they're chewing and I'm just I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. So yeah, this is the food-based equivalent of that for you. So funny.
Frog Pizza is here in chat saying, best part of Monday is Magic Monday, and here we are, another Monday. Thanks for being here. Good luck in Power Cube.
Thank you for both sentiments, Frog Pizza. That's really cool.
That was very sweet, Frog Pizza.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
And Raymond is here saying, my power was off for the last 3 hours.
Wow.
Literally just in time for Monday Night Magic.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we're sorry to hear about your power.
Yeah, that sucks.
I almost played Fabled Passage before Bristly Bill because I'm an idiot. That would be very, very stupid of me.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't. I learned from... I did. I just got lucky.
Yes. I'm rubbing off on you, I guess.
Oh, I got the Scythe Cat Cub. I guess I could let that enter tapped later, but right now I'm just going to play Bristly Bill. He's so bristly. And in fact, they're doing the same thing. They have a landfall whenever land enters put a counter on this. But if it's the second time, you double the counters instead. But they did just play a regular land, and now they can attack us for 3 if they want. I think then when you search for the basic, it enters tapped. But if we control 4 or more other lands, we untap it. So I think I'm going to have to scrub land next turn. Hey, Enduring Innocence. Wow, we have very similar decks, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm literally going to Enduring Innocence next turn after I play the scrub land. So Knight of the Reliquary, though. Is that better? Obviously on himself. +1/+1 for each land in our graveyard, and we can sack. But I think I'm going to play this one. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters. So I guess I'll attack first and see if they block. Because then the Enduring Innocence could just come back for them, and they can gain 2 life. If that's worth it to them, they can do that. But they'll do that before I show them that I'm also going to be playing an Enduring Innocence. So, there we go.
And now you're twins.
Kind of, yeah. We have a 3/3 landfall creature that gets bigger with each counter and stuff, so yeah. And actually, I guess I play Essicus. Oh, yeah. Does this only activate once a turn? Yeah, it does. Interesting. Okay. Well, regardless, if they just attack with the Cub, I probably block with Enduring Innocence. If they attack with Enduring Innocence in any capacity, whether it's with the Cub or not, I block Enduring Innocence, yeah. So we'll trade both of these creatures, hopefully. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we each gain 2, but I lose 3. So I lose 1 total. We each get the creatures back. Wonderful. Actually, I lied. They gained 3. Cosmogrand Zenith. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, make a 1/1 or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Scary. And there's another Kytheon, or another 2 or less power, but again, this only activates once a turn. So.
Okay. Raymond says, I was given so many wild cards for the banned cards.
Nice. Oh, interesting. So I guess I'm going to do...
So I guess you had a lot of them, huh?
Alright, so Cub, draw a card. Oko, eh?
Oh,
I said
damn.
nice. Thanks. Then I will put the counter on itself. And then put the Bristly Bill counter on the Cub. Then I will activate the Fabled Passage, sacking it to get a land. It'll be a blue land for Oko. And then I'll target Bristly Bill. And then I'm gonna put it on Bristly Bill, I guess. Oh, that's right. Doubled because the Scythe got cut off. Holy
damn.
shit. Alright, well, I'm not gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they're not gonna trade all of their creatures, but also Kytheon's gonna flip over into Gideon, and then what does Gideon do? Up to 1 target creature an opponent controls attacks Gideon during its controller's next turn if able, or until one of their turns a creature gains indestructible, or it becomes a 4/4 with indestructible.
Raymond just said Kytheon's going to turn over.
Exactly. They just need to attack with 3 creatures, and they're definitely going to be able to do that, so...
Marcus is here saying, sup.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday.
He says no blocks, put counters on it to gain more life later.
Yeah, it's a good point. I guess I could have or should have done that. What we can do is we can Oko and we can Elk Gideon, basically. 2, 3, 1, 2. We won't have enough mana to do anything else. They Firmiridaned a Glimmer Lens, which just gives it what? Whenever it and at least one other creature attack, draw a card. Nice, very cool. They are almost Boros Go Wide, but not quite. They're like Selesnya Go Wide. Portable Hole to steal Bristly Bill. It could be the Cub, I suppose, but I'm assuming it's Bristly Bill. They put a counter on everybody.
If you try to pick him up, though, you'll get all stabbed.
Well, they just put him in. They just push him. You scare him. You put it behind him, and then you go boo, and he falls backwards. And then you just quickly pick up the hole, and you're fine. Right, so
got him.
All right, so this is a huge problem.
Boo.
Yeah, I mean they've got a million creatures. They all just got +1/+1 counters. Like, if we block the second biggest, like Cosmic Grand Zenith, we take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and go to 1. So yeah, huge problem. They're also just thinking really hard for some reason. When does he flip? At the end of combat? At the end of combat, yeah. Okay.
Raymond says, Marcus says just an option next time.
Good point.
And Raymond says jank tokens deck, LOL.
Yeah, I mean they're doing a great job though with it. I can't lie. They're not risky. Just swing out. What is wrong with you? You're at 20. Are you insane? Sure, yeah, I take 5. What?
I mean, you have a lot of cards in hand. Maybe they're afraid you've got something good.
There's no way. I was tapped out, wasn't I?
I mean,
I just don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Tapped. I get a counter on itself. I guess I Essica's Chariot because it at least puts 2 bodies on the field. I could Parallax Wave and like steal a bunch of shit.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it only gives us a couple of turns and then they all come back, but they don't come back with counters, so there's that, I suppose. Exile target creature. And this is equipped for 2, which is not a lot, so they could easily do that. But I think I still have to do it. I think I'm going to just steal these 3, and they're gone for 2 turns.
That seems good.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's Parallax Wave. But yeah, I can only steal creatures, so I can't get back Bristly Bill, for example, by stealing Portable Hole or anything.
Bro, thought you had that Settle the Wreckage.
Maybe I just don't remember. I don't remember if I had... I don't know what lands I had untapped. I thought I played stuff, but maybe not. But yeah, Settle the Wreckage would be very bad for them, for sure. I'd get rid of 6 of their creatures. They could get 6 lands, but like their board would be wiped. They only have 2 cards in hand, so between Parallax Wave and Oko, I think we're okay. Like, I think we can try to fight back from this. So I'm going to Parallax Wave targeting Kytheon and like see what they're wasting time for here. I'm going to Parallax Wave targeting Cosmic Grand Zenith, and I'm going to Parallax Wave targeting the Cub as well. There we go. And last but not least, the Cub. They said nice. Thanks again. But, instead of saying nice, just, like, take your turn. Thank you. I will go to combat. That's the real way to say thank you, is to, like, move it along.
Wow.
They exiled it. Wow. Okay, but they let me... They did it... Wouldn't you want to... Okay. All right. Now if I block the biggest... I'm confused.
Raymond says, when you see a top tier deck in normal play, love it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, why would you not do that? Oh, because I could have done it in response, I guess? And maybe I should have, because it was tokens, right? So the tokens would have gone away. Damn, I'm not used to... It's not at sorcery speed, right? I can just do it? Yeah. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to do that, because I could have gotten rid of the tokens, and I didn't do that. And that's... I don't know how these cards work. But, that's fine. They didn't pay 2, or they can when it enters. Okay. So they did it once. Twice. Okay. That's crazy. And we're dead. Yeah, we're very dead. Okay.
Thank you, Cosmic Comics.
Yeah.
We've played them before.
Have we?
We have.
I do not remember. I feel like I would have, but
I do.
I trust you. Clearly, you're lying to me. And
Yes.
I'm upset about it.
And now he flips the table and screw our stream.
Oh my god! If I flipped this table, we would lose so much money, and we do not have money to lose.
No, we don't.
All right, we went 1-3. Hooray!
But we do have games to lose, apparently.
Yes, we also have a draft token, so that's something.
Oh, that's good.
So we will use a draft token to play Cube because for some reason this is full price. And again, it's not for some reason. We talked about this last week. This is full price because the Spider-Man drafts were not full price and people weren't playing them anyway. So they're trying to get their money back by introducing Powered Cube, which they've never done before, and charging full price for it despite the fact that it's a Phantom event and you don't even get to keep the cards.
Right.
So...
Sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond says maybe you don't miss that show and tell Flash deck again. LOL.
I guess. I mean, to be fair, Dark Depths is right here, and that Vampire Hexmage, nor the whatchamacallit, the Thespian stage. They're not very popular unless you have this, and this is literally the first one. We could just take that. We could take Ulamog. There is Sorin as well, if we want to do like a lifelink extort type situation. These are so tempting. So tempting. Either of them, to be honest. I feel like Ulamog has more options associated with it. Because like this could be a reanimator strategy, it could be a show and tell strategy. Whereas this is just, there are one of two cards, Thespian Stage or Vampire Hexmage. And if you don't get them in the draft and or get them in your hand at the same time and or on the field at the same time that you have this, it doesn't do enough. So I'm going to try Ulamog, I think. I think that makes sense.
Marcus says huge bans in Standard and Brawl today.
Yeah, we were talking about that at the top because we got the wild cards for not using them. Or for whatever, for them being banned.
He says the Brawl bans were surprising.
Fair.
Frog Pizza says Power Cube. And Raymond says fair. And Brawl upset me.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we've got, when it enters, discard, then draw whenever it attacks. Okay. So basically, if I try to, like, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment, you and each opponent draw a card, cast their first non-creature spell, draw a card unless they pay X. It's pretty good. There's Gristlebrand as well if we're trying to go Ulamog route, but I don't want to lean too far into like having a butt ton of expensive things and not then being able to play anything and just having like a really shitty deck because of it. There's Triplicate Titan as well. 9/9, and when it dies, make 3/3s. A Johnny, yeah, that was I was going there, Marcus. I appreciate the tip. I truly do. You know me. How could I not pick a Johnny? He's fucking awesome.
And Raymond says Mystical Tutor, hoping for show and tell.
Okay, because you can search for an instant or a sorcery with this, so it's a second copy of show and tell to be able to then help us cast Ulamog. So it's another way to get that that combo piece. That's totally fair. I appreciate that. Or Sentinel. I also considered Sentinel. You want low drops. We want early interactions. All right, so Murderous Cut, Solid Removal, Him to Turok. Split Skin Doll, draw a card, discard unless you control a creature power 2 or less. Emperor of Bones. I'm just trying to like make sure I'm not...
Why does a doll have skin on it? It shouldn't have skin.
It shouldn't have skin.
It's a doll. No.
I could Murderous Cut here. Oh, Emperor of Bones can reanimate Ulamog? Put a creature card exile with this onto the battlefield. Gotcha. Okay. That's a good point. Okay, see? This is why I need the help. I don't know what these cards do. That's perfect. Love it. Yeah, so I was thinking if I'm going to take Murderous Cut, I definitely take Emperor of Bones instead because we have Ulamog and we're trying for, again, it could be Reanimator, it could be Show and Tell. There are a lot of different options that you could do with a big boy like Ulamog here for sure.
He's a big boy. He went potty all over Zendikar.
He really, I mean, really did.
He really did.
Really did. And it was bad. It was a bad choice
Yes.
for everyone involved.
Agreed.
All right, there's Library of Alexandria, which feels like not what you want. There's Brain Freeze, but I'm definitely not doing Storm. There's Luris. We do have white and black right now.
And the baby.
And Luris's baby. Sorry, can't not talk about that.
Exactly. It's cute.
You choose an artifact or creature. They exile it.
Marcus says, "Holy shit! Did he ever?" Poor Zendikar.
Yeah, it really. I mean, like literally everywhere that Mary went, the
shit was sure to
the
go.
blight was sure to follow. Yeah, it was a lot. It was real bad. Okay, yeah, I'll try Luris. Look, if we cut Ulamog right now, we can just have a Luris deck. Like, it's totally fine. Aw, Time Twister. But Dark Confidant, y'all. Now, just as a reminder, if we reveal Ulamog with Dark Confidant, we lose 10 life. Just reminding everyone what that means.
Okay.
We could take Yawgmoth, or we could take Dark Confidant and try to move away from Ulamog and just do, like, Luris shenanigans.
Raymond saying, "Oh my God, Bob."
Yeah,
and Ulamog.
that's what Dark Confidant is. Yeah.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, because so original Dark Confidant. Well, I'll let you read. Keep reading.
Okay. Frog Pizza says, "What is 10 life if we win?" And Raymond says, "True."
Bob was the winner of the Worlds that year, who got to make their own card, which was then Dark Confidant.
Gotcha.
And it has been very popular ever since. Deep Cavern Bat is 2 mana or less. Yo, we're doing it. There's also Kroxa, but... Oh, and there's Enlightened Tutor, search for an artifact or enchantment. I think I'm going to stick with Deep Cavern Bat. That's really funny.
I wouldn't call that enlightened so much as high on her ass. Like that's...
You mean off her ass? High on her ass would imply that she did her ass as drugs and is now high. It would be high off her ass?
Or she's high to the point of falling on her ass.
There you go.
Yeah.
I do not teach, I simply reveal. That's what it says.
Whoa. I mean, kind of wrinkly, but I guess.
Ew. God damn it. It's like looking into eternity.
That's fucked up.
It is very fucked up. I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree. All right, so there's Jitte, or there's Thalia.
Jitte.
There's technically Prismatic Ending as well, although notably, Luris says each permanent in your starting deck has mana value X or less. But this cares about number of colors of mana.
Grody. You're right.
She's
Marcus,
real gross.
I'm sorry.
It was very funny. It was very funny. Is it Thalia? Non-creature spells cost 1 more? Yeah, because what the hell do we care? Sure. I'll take Thalia.
It is Thalia? Yay!
Yeah.
I love Thalia.
Yeah.
Raymond says, this works with Luris, I believe.
Yeah, everything. Everything that we've taken so far allows us to have Luris as our companion. Mana value 2 or less. 2 or... for permanents. So, like, this doesn't count. We couldn't take this one. But we could take this. Bitter Triumph. Discard a card or pay 3 life to destroy a creature or planeswalker. Sure. Notably, Lutri, while wouldn't work with Luris, is a free companion. It's literally a free card in your deck if you're in 1 or 2 of these colors. 1 or both of these colors. Because it just says each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name, and there are not duplicates in the cube. So you would just be able to... Like, we did this once before. You can put this in your deck for free. Because it's companion, it takes up a 41st slot. Sorin came back, as did Dark Depths. Why?
And the Wanderer.
Yes, and the Wanderer.
Raymond says, there goes the storm deck, lol.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that's totally fine.
And Frog Pizza says, 2 Ulamugs would go hard.
I mean, not at the same time, but you're totally right. Because if they worked really, really hard to get rid of this indestructible 10-10 for 10, and then you just played the second one, I'd be pretty disheartened. I won't lie, if I was on the other end of that. So
2 Ulamugs, bumping uglies.
God. I genuinely thought you were going to say is better than 1, and I would have agreed with you. Bumping uglies, I can't do that. No.
Maybe there would be less devastation at that point. I'm not sure.
We can't take
It might
any
just
of
be
these.
like a bomb and just like...
I'll put Triplicate Titan in the sideboard. I will, I guess, with this stuff. Do I take Hallowed Fountain? I was gonna take it before. I might as well take it now. Sure. Oh, Lauren is great. Okay. I just like if we're trying to do Luris, we can't play her. But you're right. I'll take Hallowed Fountain. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature. Then choose an artifact or creature from their graveyard. Exile the chosen cards. I'm not in love with this, but I'll hear arguments for it, and I'll put it in the sideboard for now.
It just sounds like our economy. Dreams of steel and oil.
I'll take Yawgmoth, also for the sideboard. I'll take Enlightened Tutor. I don't think we have any enchantments, so also for the sideboard, nor artifacts. And Prismatic Ending came back. I was going to take this card, so there you go. What? The Hallowed Fountain?
Yeah, so we could take Teferi. I mean, I don't know if he works for this deck, but...
Yeah.
Tezzeret.
There is Flash. Put a creature from our hand onto the battlefield. Sack it unless you pay its mana reduced by 2. So I'd still need to pay 8 to play Ulamog. That's pretty funny. If I'm trying for Luris...
We could take the crab.
we could take the crab. Why?
Surprised it's here.
Yeah, well... we should probably take Vindicate, if I'm being real.
What's that? We don't have to play Luris as a companion.
He's right. Does that mean you want us to take Teferi? Teferi's pretty good.
No Cauldron, he says?
I thought it said something about +1/+1 counters. So, like, I quickly read it and then didn't read the rest of it. But... we could take Flash for Ulamog, but we have Teferi now.
There is an artifact like there too, lol. What? Raymond said. And then Marcus says, nah, I didn't even see him. Vindicate.
Fair enough.
And then Raymond says, line. Okay, there
An
is an
artifact
artifact
line.
line there too, lol.
Fair, yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, to be fair, Kytheon.
Okay.
Sorry, Amy.
Whatever.
It's your boy. Omnath. There's also Coalition Relic. There's No More Lies.
We could play the banned card. Props to Eidetic Memory.
Very funny. That's good.
Or Baleful Strix. What is
Baleful
that
Strix is a very good one. 1/1 flying Death Touch for 2 when it enters, draw a card. The art is so sick on that, too. Snuff Out's not bad. I have the original Snuff Out in paper. It's a very interesting art on that card. There's Survival of the Fittest. We're not in green, but if we could get... yep, Recurring Nightmare. That's the card.
Marcus says, at its worst, Cauldron is graveyard hate.
Fair point. And again, it goes along with what Raymond was talking about with the artifact line. So, good points, good points. Mother of Runes!
Whoa.
I love her so much. She's not my mom, and I do love my mom quite a bit. But I do love Mother of Runes.
Oh. Well, she can be my mom then.
There's also Animate Dead. Am I supposed to take Animate Dead over Mother of Runes? Oh no. You folks tell me. I saw Mother of Runes and everything else went blank, but I have Animate Dead and Ulamog.
Animate or Skyclave, in my opinion.
Okay. Skyclave is a great card. Great card. That's tough. Thank you. I am glad that it's a tough decision. I will note it's an enchantment, and we did take Enlightened Tutor that lets us search for an artifact or enchantment. So again, if we were talking about 2 copies of those types of things, the other thing is we have to find a way. App. Ooh, there's Valky. He counts as a 2-drop for Luris, right? No, he doesn't. But it's fine. There's Lily of the Veil. There's Unearth. Return a creature with mana value 3 or less. Never mind. From your graveyard to the battlefield. I was like, oh, cool. It works with... Nope. It sure doesn't. Mana value 3 or less. My bad. But yeah, there's Lily of the Veil and there's Valky. But notably with Valky, you can't... We can only play the Valky side right now because we're not really in red. But there's Lily of the Veil, and I mean, it's literally one of the best planeswalkers ever made, so it's probably that.
Both of the people on either side of us have the same avatar.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It hits everything else, though, and Emp Bones to retry combo if Ula is in the yard, so there is a line, Raymond says.
Yeah. I've gotta try to, like I said, I've got to try to find a way to get it in the yard, but otherwise, sure. And in fact, Smuggler's Copter is a pretty good way to do that. Whenever it attacks or blocks, you can draw a card, and if you do, discard a card. That's something.
But Joe,
yes,
your
Amy?
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Mine specifically, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcus says Copter.
You're damn right, it's Copter. It is Copter. Well, I mean, holy shit, y'all.
I am Rakul.
Amy does love Emrakul.
Raymond says, oh my fucking god.
Sorry, I won't block the other cards in case, like, you know, like Reprieve? No, that's definitely not it. Like, we could take, if this, I hope this land comes back. I truly do. But...
He also says, and his life is better than yours. And Frag Pizza says, we are all Emrakul. Yes, we are. And Raymond says, man, Tinker is there too.
Yeah,
oh,
sack
wow.
an artifact, search for an artifact, put it onto the battlefield. So you could, you know, do some busted things with that as well. Okay. I mean, with this one, it's probably unexpectedly absent. Put target non-land permanent into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of that library. Seems pretty good. There's Kolaghan's Command if we were to try to do some red, but I don't think so. There's the Reckoner Bankbuster. Enters with 3 charge counters on it. Remove a charge counter from it. Draw a card. If there's no charge counters on it, make a treasure. And a 1/1 pilot. I mean, it's not better than Unexpectedly Absent. Unexpectedly Absent is removal, and removal is important. And we literally have like one other piece in the deck, I think, right now. So, Banky? Really? Damn. Why? Explain to me why. I need to know. I must know. What do you do? Probably nothing? Graveyard equal to...
Wouldn't you rather take the blue-black land?
Oh, thank
Fair
you. Yes,
slash.
you're right. Flying Death Touch Lifelink, exile it from your graveyard. I mean, that's not bad, too. To card types among cards in your graveyard, it's toughness is equal to that number plus 1. Escape it. Carsey Revenant. Let's take the land. Okay, there's another one of these. There's a Duress, though.
That's
Non-creature, non-land, they discard it. In Cube, that's probably a good choice. There's Sundering Titan, which is crazy. 8 mana, 7/10. Whenever it enters or leaves, choose a land of each basic land type and then destroy those lands.
Whoa.
Well, there's no more lies. Counter unless they pay 3. If it was countered this way, exile it.
We do need removal, you're right, Marcus says.
Okay.
I think he meant about the bank.
Yeah, because instead of the Bankbuster, I took
Right.
removal, but...
We need channel, Frag Pizza says.
I guess. I mean, that's a lot of life, but your point from before still stands, I suppose.
Skyclave.
Right, and 2 people told us to take this, and it came back, so I am very happy.
Raymond says he is not in green or else survival.
Yeah, I would have taken Survival of the Fittest, yeah. Unearth is still... Well, no, you know what? It's literally every other card in our deck. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Like, you know, besides, like, Teferi. But it says creature? It says creature. So it's literally every creature in our deck that's not the 2 Eldrazi. So I'll take Unearth. I will take a Savannah? Sure. It's literally a Plains. It's totally fine.
Raymond says it hits Emp Bones.
Yeah, it hits Emperor of Bones, yeah, to get it back. I'll take the land. Again, another one of our colors and blue land. That's really good. Really, really good. And Utopia Sprawl can be our deck box if we want. That's very pretty. Okay. Overlord of the Baelmark. There's just Soul Ring. I mean, that's not bad. Is it Soul Ring? Is it Jadar? Oh, Vampire Hexmage. Damn it! Stupid Dark Depths. Oh my god, why?
It doesn't matter. Soul Ring.
Son of a bitch.
LMAO could have been a backdoor.
So stupid. Oh my god, that's so funny. So yeah, it's probably Soul Ring. I like Jadar, but I don't think it's better than Soul Ring. But
I don't think anything's better than Soul Ring, is it?
very few things are, for sure.
And
Yeah.
I don't actually know what Soul Ring does. I just know it's really good.
Soul Ring or Colonnade. Oh, Celestial Colonnade, the Manland in white blue. Yeah. There's good old Time Warp. There's Channel. We were asking for it. There's Dark Ritual. That's actually probably not bad in our deck. I won't lie.
Chanbanal?
It's just that we got in there by accident. I mean, it's probably Dark Ritual, yeah? Like, it with, now that we have Soul Ring and Dark Ritual, like, that's 5. That's halfway to Ulamog. So it means on turn, well, I guess we'd have to do it on turn 6, right? Or no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you have to pay 1 mana for it, so 4.
Marcus says for sure.
Yeah, we definitely do Dark Ritual. We can just, because even if we ramp into Ulamog, like, again, on turn 5 or 6, Ulamog on turn 5 or 6 is pretty goddamn good. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go with that.
Raymond says Tolarian Academy, by the way. LOL.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that too. Yeah, this pack's nuts. Like, this particular pack is crazy. There's Time Warp in that pack too. Like,
Look at
just
the doggy.
stupid.
It's so cute.
Oh, yeah, it's Comet. Look at that. What a cool card. Mind Twist, no. I mean, it's probably Rafine's Tower, let's be honest. We can untap X target lands, but none of our lands tap for extra mana. It's just Soul Ring. There's Indatha Triome as well, but this one taps for all 3 of our colors. So we'll take that one. And otherwise, what do? As it enters, look at their hand, choose a card type other than creature, and those spells cost 1 more. There is Wrath of God, which is always good. There's Leyline Binding, which is always good. But I think it's just the appropriate thing to take the land and just try our best. Binding? You think so? For 3 colors? 2 to 3 colors? Cost 1 less? Okay. I mean, it's removal. And it's an enchantment. If we really want, I should probably add Enlightened Tutor. I talked about it enough. Nah, I agree, land. Ah, too late. That's fine. It's totally fine. I think they're both fully defensible. And Thespian Stage.
Whoa.
Fuck you. Holy crap.
Well,
We had the chance at all 3. We had the chance, y'all. That's so funny to me. That's so funny. Okay, I mean, there's this.
it is impossible to hand feed this man.
It is true. I'm like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Nah, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need, no, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you, but no, I'm full. It's fine. I took one of the combo pieces and they handed me, something else. So there's that, I suppose. What do? Whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life, make a vampire. When it attacks while you have the most life or are tied, you draw a card and lose life. No. Creeping Tar Pit isn't bad. There's the Triome with 2 of our 3 colors. Or there's Creeping Tar Pit with our splash color, and it can become a 3/2 that can't be blocked. It's not bad if we're doing our splash color.
We'll go back to that first one, the Schism. What is that, like Bill Waters, or what his name is?
What? John Waters? Is that what you mean? With the pencil mustache?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's John Waters. That's hilarious. Good one.
That's what that vampire looks like.
Unburial Rites. You can put a creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield, and you can do it twice. 5 mana in black or 4 mana in white. Did it. Great. That's exactly what we want. Again, we need some ways to get these in our graveyard. Maybe if it's in our opening hand, we could just not play a land on the first turn and discard one of them. Just saying. Okay. Voice of Victory seems pretty damn good. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn.
Oh, they made one of those guitars I used to make as a kid out of a tissue box.
and a milk carton.
And a
a tissue box. Okay, yeah.
Tissue box. I used a tissue box, rubber bands, and a paper towel roll.
Sure. I love it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's really funny. That's really funny. Oh, there's Jace the Mind Sculptor and Dig Through Time. What is no one in blue in cube? What's happening in powered cube? By the way, am I supposed to take this land? I don't know.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
I'm not that hard in blue. Oh, Eternal Witness. Good card. That's fine. Jadar came back. Oh, but so did Mosswood Dread Knight.
Not in green.
You're right. Oh, there's a Colonnade. Silly me. Lots of things that we wanted came back. So that's great. You're right. Eternal Witness was an option, but again, we're not really in green besides the Savannah, so. Channel came back. That's funny. Restless Fortress is here. There is Flicker Wisp. Do I want Flicker Wisp? Do I want Flicker Wisp? Maybe I do over the Fortress? Sure. We'll try it. Wrath of God came back, but so did Rafine's Tower. Insane. Yeah, no one's in the deck that we're in, which is wonderful. Tundra. Amazing. There's the Zenith, but it's a second spell. So. And then Thespian Stage ain't it. Again, Hexmage and Thespian Stage came back. Somebody's going to get hooked up, I think. Do you like any of these arts?
Yeah, the first one.
This one? Or Boroid? It's very good. Very, very good. I like that card a lot, too. And a Concealed Courtyard. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Lands are great. And this one, we don't need it. That one goes away.
Eternal Witness is an option too. Did I say that one?
You didn't, but I talked about it.
Okay. Charlie is here saying, hi, you both looking lovely.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Great to see you.
Thanks. I'm sure you're looking lovely as well.
There you go.
I can't tell. I'll look harder. Nope, can't tell.
Jesus Christ. Oh, we want Yawgmoth. Discard a card, proliferate. Yeah, great. 2 black mana, discard one of the Titans. Really nice. Okay, well, we need 8 cuts. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Does Teferi work in this deck? I can get rid of No More Lies and Teferi and some lands. Like I don't have any qualms about that. Marcus literally said he didn't even notice him because he was looking at other stuff. So Marcus, if you would be upset if I got rid of Teferi, let me know. But otherwise, for now, I'm going to get rid of Teferi, and then you tell me later, for sure. And then we don't need our splash anymore.
Yeah.
And so we can do Colonnade, Flood Farm Verge, Hallowed Fountain, Tundra, Creeping Tar Pit, Dark Slick Shores, and the Savannah.
So we are doing Powered Cube.
That's right. Arena Powered Cube, yes.
Which is still a Phantom event, even though it costs more money.
Yes. Well, money. It costs more gems, which could cost money, yes.
Right.
3
color, white, black, and Ulamog.
Well, and Emrakul, but yes.
Emrakul.
You can't not mention Emrakul when Amy's here. Look, we can't
Nothing's
accept
better than Emrakul. Just figure it out, okay? Charlie said, "Did you ever get that glitch resolved from last week?"
You know what? We didn't yet. I have been so disgustingly busy. You think Luris has to go?
Not having the splash cuts us down on fixing, but could work.
Yeah, I mean
Marcus
we've got 3 dual lands essentially because Rafine's Tower is a 3rd color, but still. But yeah, I mean like we're only 2 colors, right?
Yeah, so we don't need as much fixing.
I'm not. Yeah, at least I'm not too worried about it. Let's put it that way.
But Raymond thinks Luris has to go,
which I have to disagree with. Luris will still, if it's on the battlefield, each permanent in our start. We can cast a permanent with mana value 2 or less from our graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 targets for that.
Virtue can be there with Luris?
No. So if I go like this, all of the highlighted cards have to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Which would mean we would have to put in 2 other cards, which I don't think we could do. Let's go through this experiment though.
Not taking Emrakul out.
What could we do? Yeah, there's just like we would have to. No, we wouldn't be able to. We'd have to put in lands, but.
But he is in the deck itself. But not as companion.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, we're not going to use it as companion, but it still works, like I said. And that was Marcus's point as well. I don't want to,
Yeah, we were talking about that with Marcus earlier.
Yeah.
Frag Pizza says, I like how the plan to get Emrakul is to have 15 mana.
That is definitely not the plan. We've got Unburial Rights, we've got Smuggler's Copter and Yawgmoth to discard it with, and we've got Animate Dead as well. And we have Enlightened Tutor to go search for Animate Dead. We've got a couple of different options. There aren't a lot. I won't lie to you. There aren't a lot, but there are some.
Charlie says, how much removal is there?
Good question. That is not a lot either. Oh, and Liliana discards. Thank you, Raymond. Appreciate that. Yes, Liliana also lets us discard a card. There is not a lot of removal. If we're talking about out of their hand, there's like Dreams of Steel and Oil and Duress. But otherwise, if we're talking about on the battlefield, there is Prismatic Ending, there is Bitter Triumph, there is Unexpectedly Absent, and there is Leyline Binding and the Loch Thwain Scorn on Virtue of Persistence.
Raymond, no, I read that. Marcus says 9. Animate Dead.
You want to get rid of Animate Dead? Is that what you're saying? Oh, 9 targets for Luris, because Animate Dead is a permanent. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And that's pretty crazy, too. Because then Animate Dead comes in, and when it enters, if it's on the battlefield, it loses enchant creature in a graveyard and gains enchant creature put on the battlefield with this aura. That's really cool, yeah.
Frog Pizza says none of those things work with Emrakul because he can't exist in the graveyard. It shuffles member.
Gotcha. Okay, yes, good point.
When Emrakul is not a man.
Correct. Emrakul is a lady, but regardless, yes, you're absolutely right. When Emrakul is put in a graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles their graveyard into their library. Interesting.
Charlie says, can Lure be a companion?
No, we are 2 cards off from it being able to be a companion. 2 cards off. Plus, a fair number of our cards are trying to allow us to get Ulamog out.
Which Ulamog gets cut from the deck if Luris is our companion.
And notably,
so does Emrakul.
To Frog Pizza's point, Emrakul kind of has to get cut from the deck. Because we can't get it out otherwise. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Amy.
It's okay.
It could be our deck box if you really want.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we need 4 more cuts here. And what are they going to be? That's the question.
Well, then we're keeping Luris, baby.
We're absolutely... There's no way we're getting rid of Luris. The only confusion was on Raymond's part was the fact that Luris can't be a companion, and so we would have to get rid of it because of that. But just in the deck itself, Luris still does good work, so...
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about because there's a cute baby in that one, and if we're getting rid of Emrakul, then we need to keep the cute baby.
Got it. My mistake.
Marcus says we don't ramp enough to play either.
Well, yeah, so we don't ramp to play Ulamog, but Ulamog doesn't have the graveyard thing, so we still have the Unburial Rights, the Animate Dead, the Enlightened Tutor, and the Smuggler's Copter, Liliana of the Veil, and Yawgmoth to discard it. But again, like I said, I'm not upset with Ulamog on turn 6 or turn 5 with Soul Ring. Oh, by the way, Soul Ring gets back with Luris as well. I don't know, I mean, they could destroy it. But Soul Ring and Dark Ritual.
Wisp can go, Raymond thinks.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Like, what are we flickering with it? Flicker Wisp. Okay, fair enough.
Hand hate? Prismatic Ending?
Prismatic Ending would basically get rid of something 2 or less. Mana value 2 or less. I don't love hand hate. I never have, so I'll happily get rid of these. I just thought that would make sense in a cube scenario. But that's 41. I'll do that.
Oh, good.
So let's try it. Okay. Notably, we want to put Emrakul as the deck box.
Yes.
Because we cut her from our deck, and that's not acceptable because Amy's here.
Ever.
But ever. But then what are our sleeves?
Raymond says, breaking my heart as I am a discard player, lol.
Fair.
And Charlie says, do you get your beard done or do you do it yourself? Looks magnificent.
Thank you. First of all, that's very kind.
Yeah.
So depending, often I get it done. Occasionally I'll do it myself if it gets to a point where I'm like, damn, I can't get out to the barbershop to get it done. But I would love to shout out Marty. He is the guy that does my hair and my beard. He's fantastic. I love him. We found him just after the pandemic. He was Amy was able to look around. I say we found him like I had anything to do with it. Amy found him after looking around for a fair bit of time, if I recall.
Yeah.
We were like calling around a bunch of places trying to find people that could do long hair, because after the pandemic, my hair was like down past my shoulders and my beard was like down to here, because we really weren't leaving the house.
No.
And we wanted me to get back to some sense of normalcy, hair and beard lengthwise. But we wanted to make sure that there was somebody who knew what they were doing instead of just essentially like taking garden shears and just like chopping it off, you know? And so Marty did incredible work then and has done incredible work ever since. So thank you for asking. And again, shout outs to Marty. Marty, an occasional Magic the Gathering player. We've
Yes.
talked quite a bit about Magic. We've talked about a lot of the new like sets and stuff that are coming out. Universes Beyond. Marty is very aligned with the Geek for All mindset on things. So Marty's a great guy and a great find on Amy's part for sure.
Well, I hope he follows us and watches this VOD.
To give him that, because we gave him that shout out.
Yeah.
He's great. He's really, really good at his job. Really good.
Raymond says, AKA, she told you to cut your hair. No, that wasn't it.
Definitely not it. No, I mean, again, I'm a lawyer as a
Yeah.
reminder to people. So, like, I had to get back into the professional world and I had to get a job. So, like, while the beard was cool and all, I was working from home throughout the entirety of the pandemic for the firm that I was working for. And they were amazing, and shout outs to them. But I did say very clearly that after the pandemic, that job was not able to sustain us anymore.
Right.
And I needed to get a better paying job. And for that, I needed to look a lot more professional. And plus, I was uncomfortable, right? It's not just like, oh, the man made me do it. Like, no, I chose that because it wasn't looking right at that point. It was too much. Now, this is a hand. This is a hell of a hand.
Nice.
Holy crap. Okay. Sure.
No, yeah, Raymond, this is like too short for me.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, I have to concede that.
Mother of Runes. Damn, okay. Well, we will Smuggler's Copter away. This enters tapped unless we control 2 or fewer, so good. Do that. Smuggler's Copter.
Because it's not my hair. And I know how much of a pain in the ass long hair is, so that's why I cut mine short.
Yeah.
He says, ha ha ha, we've been there.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Thalia. Make their non-creature spells more expensive. And you can crew that Smuggler's Copter right now, in fact. So there's that, I guess. Do it up.
I won't drink.
Thank you, sorry.
Sorry.
Attack for 3. Draw, then discard. I will absolutely take that action. Draw Dark Confidant, discard Ulamog.
Their companion?
Is Luris, or Lutri, excuse me, yeah. Like I said, Lutri, a fully free companion. So, as long as they have a blue land in their deck, actually, no, they don't even need it. My bad. Yeah, it's double red, they can play it for free. Well, not for free, but they can have it in their deck for free.
Charlie says, I'm a black player, but I always loved the white color card art.
Okay. It's 3 or less. Damn it, I forgot. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play Dark Confidant.
Yeah, the white color card arts are typically like really good in foil too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times.
Do I care about 3 damage? I definitely don't, right? I'm just going to attack.
Because they're just brighter. And foiling makes it darker. So a card that's already too dark to kind of see the art just the way you want to, and then foil it, makes it even harder to see.
Okay. We're good here. You're blocking... Oh, because the protection with Mother of Runes. You got it.
I like these sleeves you
It was a
chose.
smart choice. Thank you. It was for you. It's Emrakul. They chose white, so Thalia dies. My bad. Good old Mother of Runes. I do love her, and then I, screwed myself up here, but it's fine. Do I do this from the graveyard to the battlefield? Sure. Play this, get Thalia back. My mistake.
Charlie says perfect sense. I have not thought about that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, so they attack. They exile a 3-drop with Flicker Wisp. They need the white, but they can, I suppose, still do it. We take 4, go to 13. They do have the white, and then they can flicker. Is it any or only their creature? Any other thing and return to the battlefield. Okay. It shouldn't matter that much, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
Card arts with like blue light in them as well. So like a lot of blue arts, I think, look good in foil sometimes too.
Comes back on the end step. That did nothing for you. Okay.
If it's like glowing the blue magic color.
Yeah.
That's usually.
We reveal Enlightened Tutor. Guess what we get to get, y'all?
There we go.
We did it. 2 mana thanks to Thalia, but totally worth it. Let's get Animate Dead. It goes on top. We play a land. We play Kytheon. Holy shit.
Raymond says animate dead. LOL.
That's right. And then we don't really need Dark Ritual for that because it's going to cost 3. We have 3. We'll go like this. Submit 2. All right. Are you trading with Smuggler's Copter? I doubt it. But, I mean, that's good for me.
Raymond says insert it's all coming together meme.
Exactly. Get rid of Dark Ritual because we don't need it anymore. Now it's in our hand. They do trade. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, that's fine with me. Now, do they have hand hate? They don't have any black, so there's no discard. There's no nothing. That's great. It becomes a 5/5. Do I just get rid of Thalia? Or do I care? Emrakul gets rid of exiles 2 things, right? So I'll take 5 and go to 7. I don't give a damn. And notably, Mother of Runes doesn't help for shit against Ulamog because Ulamog is colorless and Mother of Runes gives protection from a color of your choice. There it is. Okay, so now I have to pay 4 to use it. That's totally fine. Each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more. Okay. I still have 4 mana. I will do that. But now it's exiled, so now they can't do anything else to it, so totally fine. You got it. Battle Cry, but you already attacked. It's second main. And Figure of Destiny. That's a lot of targets. They said good game. Yeah, good game, I guess. We get a land off the top. And Luris as well. Wow. Damn. Okay. We will play the land, of course. We will play Animate Dead. What? Oh my god. I almost clicked it too. I was like, oh, cool. It's right here. Stupid. All right. Animate Dead. They're highlighting their bat token. Okay. Ulamog is here as a 9/10, but it loses its abilities, but it's still massive. So, pass, I guess? Or do I attack and flip Kytheon? No, that doesn't make sense. No attacks. We'll keep back a bunch of blockers. The 9/10 blocks the 5/5. You can't give her protection from anything. So we've got good blocks all around, like the 1/1 can get through. And the Figure of Destiny could get bigger. And like they attack with Lelia and the Figure of Destiny, but they can do it once. You got it.
On cast, you're not casting it. Ulamog is a cast trigger.
Yeah, totally fine. Totally fine. We still have a massive creature on the battlefield, and at this point, again, like the flyer gets in, and if they swing out, like we have ways of dealing with this, so I'm not really that worried about it at all, in fact.
But Joe, they said good game.
They did, in fact, say good game. You really are. It's a very good point. All right, so I block there. I block here, I block here, and I block here. I take 4, go to 3. They have 1 mana. Okay.
Charlie says, I saw the rainbow foil and confetti, and they look really nice on the Furby secret layers.
What did I miss? Oh, the 3.
Oh.
Did I do it wrong? Did I block wrong? That's definitely possible. I don't know what you just said. I was distracted.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, read it.
That's fucked up.
It's fine. Just say the thing so I can move on, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
I saw the rainbow foil and confetti, and they look really nice on the Furby secret layers.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. I was asking you to thank that guy so I can keep moving on with playing Arena. Sorry.
Thank you, Math Guy?
It's Math Guy, Myth Guy, MTH Guy instead of MTG Guy. I have no idea. It's one of those.
And he had Lutri. Raymond says, Mother of Runes doesn't work on Ulamog, LOL.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Exactly. It's great. It works for me. But they attacked with it anyway, and I mean, it was smart of them. I should have let a 3/2/3. I forgot about the flyer. Totally forgot about it. I was like, whatever, 4 damage, no big deal. But it was 4 and then 3 from the flyer. We could have gone to 1. So, but I blocked Mother of Runes because I wanted to kill it, and instead I should have blocked the 4/3. It's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, this enters tapped. We want to be able to land Soul Ring. Nothing else? So maybe we do play this turn 1. Because we can't abuse the Soul Ring turn 1. So that's fine. We Rafine's Tower enters tapped. Next turn, we can do some busted things. Hopefully. Unexpectedly Absent is actually pretty cool with Soul Ring, but I think what I'm going to do is Soul Ring a Johnny? And pass. Alright, so this thing they can pay 2 to endure. Okay.
So, Charlie, were you a Furby fan, or you're just mentioning that foiling is really good?
Because it is, I agree. Well, not all. A lot of the specialty foils look really cool, I will say. And especially having gotten the opportunity to hold a lot of them in my hand.
I didn't love the Step and Complete.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, interesting.
I thought it was, too over the top.
Okay, fair enough. Wow, Unearth after a Johnny goes to the graveyard, huh? Works for me. Let's Unearth, get a Johnny back. Make another cat.
Charlie says, you against Gandalf.
Yeah, it does seem that way, huh?
I just like the foil, but my favorite secret layer is the Iron Maiden one.
I forgot to turn my sound off. Sorry about that, everybody. Although, that could be something I have to check, so
Yeah.
let me do that.
It startled me, but then I was like, oh, I understand.
Okay. Good. Second list escaped. It deals 3 damage to something, and they gain 3 life.
Raymond looked at his phone.
Sorry. Can I just do this? X equals 0. Confirm 0. Target a Johnny. Yes, I want to target a Johnny. Stop asking. And I'll just keep making all the cats. That's great. This is great. A Johnny's back, everybody. Land. A Johnny. Make a 3rd cat. If any of these cats dies, a Johnny's a planeswalker. Incredible. I mean, look, you could just keep taking 4 damage every turn. That works for me too. I'll end the turn. That's fine. I'll just hold up Enlightened Tutor and just chill. Go, a Johnny, go. Oh, son of a bitch. They have removed a Johnny 3 times. Just saying.
And Johnny beatdown. Ah.
Oh, what? That's so annoying, but it's fine. Everything is fine. I will still happily trade this cat for your 2/1. Because, yeah, I just would. They passed through attack, so they didn't attack, and then they passed the turn. And so I think I'm going to just do this now. The question is, what do I get? Because, like, obviously we want Animate Dead if we draw Ulamog. Ulamog was right there. I could Leyline Binding. I don't think I need that right now. I could Smuggler's Copter with all the cats that we have. Do they have any flyers? They don't. Yeah, I think it's just Smuggler's Copter here. Play it. Obviously this turn we can't, but we just... This doesn't have haste. So we just say no attacks and pass, and we just sit here. Annoying, but fine right now.
Raymond says we need Ensnaring Bridge on Arena.
Interesting, sure.
Unable to attack if power is less than cards in your hand.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be Luris.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so in other words, they would be able to attack for 2. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Okay, there's Lauren. Hey, that's that card that Marcus said was good.
Who'd have thunk?
That Marcus knows what good cards are? I've known that for many years. Monastery Swift Spear. Flame Slash to kill one of them. Prowess trigger, so I'd have to double block, which I'm not going to do. But I mean, I'll take a 2/2, and I'll trade with this thing too. Sure, I take 2. I'm at 18, they're at 13. And I get a 2/2 Illusion. We drew Dark Confidant. Yeah, more cards. And my life total is still pretty high, so no attacks. Pass. We do have notably, we do have Dark Confidant. Okay, so 3 damage kills Dark Confidant. Never mind. I was going to say, we do have Dark Confidant with Ulamog in the deck. Still. Last time when we played Dark Confidant, we knew Ulamog wasn't in the deck, and we were safer. This time we don't know that. So, we'll see if it was on top. It was not. Unburial Rites is, though. That's interesting. Target creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield. We could just do that with Dark Confidant, but that feels like a lot. It is a sorcery. They have a 6/6 now with Flage. Fine. I mean, the 2/2 is holding back 2 of their 3 creatures. It's just that they can attack with a 6/6, that's all. But they are Boros. That is the color pair to beat in this format by a lot. And to be fair, if you go watch some of our older videos, that is what we said even back then. So. But yeah, Flage is going to kill us for sure. We're just going to lose to that. Yep. They're going very wide, and we're drawing a card, and it's a single land, and we just lose, right? So we play this, get our Confidant back. It dies when Flage attacks, and we die. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus like a million more. So yeah, great. Cool. Okay. Yep.
Raymond says, wait a turn, but you saw that, right?
I did see it. I did wait a turn, and it didn't matter either way.
Okay.
It would not have affected anything at all. But.
Thank you, ZDog727, the mighty.
Okay, our last chance.
Marcus says, anything you get back dies to the Plage attack?
Flage. It's Flage technically, but yes.
Okay, I was like, what is Plage? Charlie says, tune the deck list? Add to Fairy, maybe?
I don't think it's worth it, personally. Like, if this deck does what it's supposed to, it's going to be great. And adding a third color for 1 card, I don't know if it's going to get us there. It might, because like some of the lands are man lands at that point, but it's just got to do the thing, that's all. The issue is obviously by the time we get there, like this is a very loose strategy regardless, but we can try some stuff. We can like kill their first creature that they play with Lochthwain Scorn and hope to, last long enough, to get there. We'll see. They are pondering.
That's a beautiful art,
Yes, it is.
Charlie. Check that one out.
Wow, we have a lot of the Ulamog stuff, but none of the Ulamog. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Pentad Prism. What do you do at the beginning of combat? Exile up to 1 from a graveyard? Okay, well, might as well get rid of some Ponder. Thank you. I'll take that.
Greg Pews?
Gorgeous.
Oh.
I think it's just gorgeous.
Okay.
Unburial. See? Unburial rights. All right. Third land. They're tapped out, so might as well just go to combat. Attack for 2. And move on. This is a sorcery. -3/-3 on something, and we gain 2 life. Looks like they're trying for a lands deck. We get Yawgmoth next turn. Search for a creature with mana value X or less. 2 or less. Okay.
I can't spell LOL. I'm bad.
No worries, no worries.
You're gorgeous. Or should I say Greg Pews?
Jesus. All right, so actually we can kill this Scythe Cub Cat, and that's Scythe Cat Cub. I can't speak. So see, you couldn't spell. I can't speak. Just flipping words around like it's nothing. They can't attack this turn. We can actually attempt, I should say. Ooh, and we drew Kytheon too? Good, because I was feeling bad that we wouldn't get to cast Yawgmoth on curve, but we don't really have to. -3/-3, we gain 2 life. It dies. We play Kytheon. We can do a pre-combat, it doesn't really matter. We go to combat, we eat the Scythe Cat Cub out of the graveyard.
Whoa.
And then we attack for 2.
Eating cats.
Yeah, no thanks. Also, look at it. I wouldn't want to eat that.
You wouldn't?
No. What do you mean, I wouldn't? Why'd you say that like you're surprised?
You just said you were.
Oko! Oh, God. Well, Emperor of Bones. I guess those cards stay exiled. Everything is fine. Do you have anything to protect it with? A 2/3. We have Dark Confidant. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth says sack something, put a -1/-1 counter on a thing, and draw a card. Combat. Both swing at Oko. They block Kytheon. We just give him indestructible, so he lives. Oko goes to 2. We Dark Confidant.
Charlie, something you'll learn, you're new here, so if you stick around, something you'll learn is that I'm terrible at reading and speaking, really, so whether you spell things correctly or not doesn't always help. So.
Alright, so it looks like they're maybe turning their Pentad Prism into a 3/3 to have another blocker. They are. Smart. We get Smuggler's Copter and a land. That's actually super helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could do both of these, or we could really just play this and then...
She says nonsense. You're great. That's very sweet of you, but it's just proof that you haven't been here long enough.
That's funny. All right, so I'm gonna Smuggler's Copter, I think. I think I take a turn off attacking Oko, or I just attack with Emperor of Bones. I think I just attack with Emperor of Bones. So we use Emperor of Bones. It would be lethal to Oko, which means they're probably just going to trade with the Pentad Prism, and that's totally fine. Emperor of Bones can't do anything else, so getting that off the field is quite helpful. And then we just play Yawgmoth. And end the turn. Okay. Next turn... They'd have to play 2 blockers, or I guess make the Crucible of Worlds maybe into an elk. Oh, they turn Yawgmoth into an elk. Do I do a thing? Pay a life, sack another creature? Not really worth it. That's fine. He's a 3/3. Totally fine. You just gave me the fuel to kill you with, so I'm okay with it. Take my turn. Dark Confidant a land, thank God, and draw another land. Hilarious. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fun. We can play Virtue of Persistence. Get our Emperor of Bones back. That's very fun.
Yeah.
All right, so Smuggler's Copter, Dark Confidant. Submit. Combat these two at Oko. And Kytheon, I guess, also at Oko? Because now Kytheon flips, right? Or is it 3 others? Draw, then discard. I'll take that action. Discard the land. Because then if they make Kytheon indestructible, I'll just play the Deep Cavern Bat and steal their last card, hopefully. Okay, indestructible.
Frag Pizza says, like the stream.
Yes, thank you
Frag
for the
Pizza.
reminder. Appreciate it. Kytheon flips. Now we have Gideon. Gideon says, when it enters, look at their hand, exile a non-land card from it until this leaves the battlefield. So, channel!
Whoa.
Bye! Oh, real scary. Holy shit. Until our next turn, one of our creatures gains indestructible and untap it. Yes. This one's. They can't get channel back. Pass. Oh my god. That's dumb. And they're top decking now. Okay. Alright, Oko's off the field. They top decked a 4/4 trample haste. That is not bad. That is not bad. If they attack with both, they can attack Gideon with both. Gideon's dead. That's very annoying. But, and there's no reason to block. Like, I could because it's indestructible, but it doesn't matter. Like, it prevents 2 damage, but Gideon still dies, so. Sorry, Gideon. Oh! Silly me. They come back. Return it to the battlefield. It doesn't. Neither of these give it haste, but. Oh, but this works, right? Yeah, silly me. Okay, we lost 1 to Unlightened Tutor and then got unexpectedly absent. So let's play Virtue of Persistence. Let's. Do I care? I'm at 20, they're at 16. So yeah, this is fine. Everything is fine. Combat. Swing out. Or keep Yawgmoth back. Attack with the Flyers. Draw, then discard. I will take the action. I don't need Enlightened Tutor anymore, so I'll discard Enlightened Tutor. Because Enlightened Tutor would get me Animate Dead. I know there are other things that could get me, but I don't need it. Not at the moment. What I need is Ulamog, but what I don't need is to get it off of Dark Confidant. They top decked. They top decked. Green Sun Zenith. These top decks for our opponent are crazy. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Wow. Alright. 6 or less. Green creature. Mana value. And it goes onto the battlefield. And then they shuffle. And then they shuffle this card back into their library. That's crazy. Okay. They're thinking real hard.
Wow.
There might
Their
be
name is literally Tempo Control.
That's funny. That's very funny. There might be a lot of creatures that they can choose from because they literally just like maxed out their lands, right? And just said like, because it's anything now X or less, 6 or less. So they just were like, this is all of our mana. We're just getting the best creature that we can get in this position. So they've got to like kind of look at everything on the field and kind of figure that out. Yes, I'm annoyed too that we have to wait. They got a 3/4 Endurance. I put all the cards from my graveyard on the bottom of my library in a random order. Okay. I'm not upset by that. I know I've got like Animate Dead and Unburial Rights in my hand, but it ain't for any of the things that were in my graveyard. That's for damn sure. I'll take 4. I do not care. Okay.
So how are all of you in chat? What's been going on in your lives lately?
Wow, we drew the Luris right after they got rid of our graveyard. Good for you, opponent. All right, Soul Ring. Tap the Soul Ring. Thalia.
If you're willing to share that kind of stuff. Or just whatever you would like to share.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about your lives, maybe just about the world.
Right, so no attacks in the turn. I could get rid of Ulenwald Oddity, but it's only for a turn, and it's got haste, so it kind of doesn't matter. Nissa.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yes, it is. And what does she get to do? She can make a land into a thing? Sure, whatever. Okay. It's a 3/3.
Nissa be shaken.
It's Nissa who shakes the world.
Oh, nice.
Nissa do be shaken. Let's... What if I get rid of the Reacher?
That was Raymond.
I can't kill Nissa, though. That would only be 4 damage. But still, what does she need? -8? That sucks. I'll take my turn. Okay, Lily of the Veil is fine. Skyclave Apparition is good. Skyclave Apparition is mana value 4 or less. That could be the oddity. Sick. I mean, we could exile their land, too, which is kind of funny, but...
Frog Pizza says, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Working and waiting for Mondays.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sometimes keeping it simple is great.
That's right. This card can be cast with flashback for less, so I could discard that if I needed to discard, but they're empty-handed, so I'm just going to make them sack a creature here. They're probably just going to get rid of the Excavator as opposed to... Maybe it's just their land? No, it's the Excavator. Good. Okay. Well, then...
Charlie says, been good. What about y'all? I'm just playing Pokemon live and watching the stream.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
That is cool.
What are we doing? We're at 11. If we reveal Ulamog, we don't quite lose, but we're getting really close to that point, which is very scary. I will say, let's attack with...
I would just say, Charlie, please don't give spoilers for, like, kind of any video games. Because our other channel is Video Games for All, and it's based on the concept, I guess, of the fact that I never grew up with video games. And so Joe exposes me to them kind of as we get to each one. So... yeah. Check out that other channel. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Alright, so they're going to make another land into another creature. I guess I take my turn. I can steal the Ramanop Excavator for myself. That's fun. Don't do it. Thank God it's a land. And we drew Bitter Triumph. Okay. So we discard a card or pay 3 life to destroy a creature or planeswalker at instant speed. I guess I... We have a 1 in 19 chance of just losing the game next turn.
Oof.
Pay 3 life. Kill Nissa. Pay 3 life. Kill Nissa. And then unexpectedly absent for like 1 million, and then make me discard my Unburial Rights to up Liliana, or I could just not use her at all this turn, but I think she's got -6. Yeah, I think I want to do that. It's an instant, but still, I think if I'm paying double white, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So X equals 5. I'm going to put this stupid Endurance under 5 cards. Oh, I have to pay... Oh, wait, I have to pay more because of Thalia, right? Damn it. So X equals 4? 4? Targeting this? Yeah, auto pay. Good. Okay. That goes under your top 4 cards. I will... I'll do it after. Attack. Go to attackers. Attack with Luris. Sorry, not Luris. The Flyer and Yawgmoth.
Charlie says, you should try Pokemon Live. I like it because it's all skill and all F2P.
Free to play.
Okay. Well,
I don't know what Pokemon Live is, to be honest with you. What is that? Again, without spoiling it too much, I suppose. But like, if you're like, oh, it's like Red version, but with blah blah blah, like that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie, I don't really like playing a lot of games that require a lot of skill because I don't have any. But I'm lucky. So luck-based games are great.
Nice. All right, we revealed Unearth, and then we drew a land. So we're at 8, notably. I think it's worth it to kill Lily, and then we just win, right? Can we use Unearth? No, we can't. So use Lily, -2, make them sack a creature. She dies, but it's totally worth it. Good, 1 goes away. And then I guess I will use the Apparition, because I don't want them to get their a 4/4. Go like that. Go to combat. Swing out. Take the action to draw, then discard. Drew a land. Discard Unearth, I think? No. Discard the land. But I can play land cards from my graveyard thanks to the Excavator, unless they kill it. They don't. They trade with Yawgmoth, and then I think they die, right? I mean, my math, I don't think is that off, right? We win!
Thank you, Tempo Control the Brilliant.
-6 we put them to.
Okay.
And we didn't need Ulamog.
Yes. Okay, that's great.
It is great.
That's the sign of a good deck, right? Where it doesn't only rely on the bomb.
That's right. That's right. It pretty much only relies on the bomb. But, I mean, it's cube, right? So, like, the rares and mythics are still good cards. It's just that we kind of built our deck around that, like, central focus idea of this thing. It's just that, like, cards like Liliana of the Veil are just good. That's why they're good cards, right? So, yeah.
So Charlie says it's Pokemon TCG Online.
Gotcha.
And Raymond says Arena for Pokemon.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't know that it was called that, so I have obviously heard of Pokemon TCG Online. I am aware of how to play the Pokemon card game. I'm not as big of a fan. I won't lie. I don't think it's bad or anything, right? I'm not trying to, like, badmouth it. It's just, it has not really ever been my style. We could Lily of the Veil first turn. I don't think we should. But what I'm saying is we could. And I think we do. Especially now that they've played multiple cards this turn. Let's play Liliana of the Veil on turn 1.
That's insane. By the way.
Make us each discard a card. I'll discard the one with flashback. They will discard Sentinel of the Nameless City, which they could have played this turn, notably. Just throwing that out there. Third land, Nissa Resurgent Animist. Okay. Oh, notably, well, I wouldn't want to do it with Animate Dead, but if we had Unearth, Unburial Rights, or no, I meant Unearth, yeah. Emperor of Bones, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm just going to kill your Nissa this turn, right? Like, and then I'm going to steal it with Emperor of Bones. So I'm going to play Emperor of Bones. -2, make you sack a creature. I wonder which one you'll choose. And then on combat, I'll take that Nissa, and now I have it. It's mine. Cool. From our graveyard in a graveyard. So we could animate Dead on the Sentinel of the Nameless City. I mean, I don't think it's worth it, but we could. 6, which allows them to play this some other time, but it's not now. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Okay, so I guess what I'm supposed to do here is I'm a little short on land. I'm not going to lie. That's a little unfortunate.
Raymond says there is a local girl that has been top 10 in the world for a long time.
So cool.
People who play in the tournament say, I get to play against the child. LOL.
That's funny. I like that.
That's amazing.
Right,
good
so
for her.
Make us each discard a card. What card am I going to discard? Is it going to be Thalia? Does that make sense? I think it's going to be Thalia. They're going to discard Springheart Nantuko. I'm then going to play Sorin, and then I'm going to go to combat and steal Springheart Nantuko under Emperor of Bones. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to pass. Okay. They can play the Sentinel, and they should, because I'm going to keep stealing their stuff if they don't. But I could then make them sack a creature, because they can't profitably attack Liliana because we have Sorin. Right? It's got Vigilance. It doesn't have Haste. So yeah, that's fine. Map on 6. Still not good enough this turn. They get a land. They play the land. But they're empty-handed now. They do still attack Liliana. Oh, okay. And they got Pest Infestation and Green Sun Zenith into their graveyard, huh? I mean, block? I gain a life? Cool.
He says, always found it funny a young child made dudes sweat.
I will make them... So the thing is, if I make them sack a creature... Yeah, I think I still do it. I'll make them sack a creature. Target player sacks a creature. Go ahead. I assume it's Sentinel so they can get it back with 6. But then when I go to combat, I steal it with Emperor of Bones so they don't get it back with 6. So, I guess... This is crew 1, though. But I don't want it this turn, but I'll play it post-combat. Go to combat. Steal... Oh, Questing Beast is here, though? Hold on. View the battlefield. What does this card say? During your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have Retrace. Cast a card with Retrace by discarding a land in addition to paying its other costs. So, I'm going to take the Questing Beast, not the Sentinel, because the Questing Beast is much scarier. Much, much scarier. It doesn't have lifelink, right? No, it does not. Okay. Then I will say no attacks, and then play Smuggler's Copter. Extort, I will pay it, gain a life. End the turn. What a weird game. Okay. Pass to attackers. I don't think you can attack anymore, right? You still do? Okay. That seems incorrect, but that's your choice, I guess. Go like this. Go like this. Double block. We know what's in their hand. It's not enough to stop this, right? So double block, kill 6, gain a life, decline to draw and discard. But 6 dies, you don't get to play your cards from your graveyard, right? Did I miss something? Was that just greed? It felt like greed. You just played a land, and they conceded. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Anatar. Raymond says, Emp Bones doing work here.
Really, really, really doing work. Thank you for the suggestion. It's like, holy crap. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I mean, not for nothing, Lily of the Veil on turn 1 was doing work there too. That's real dumb. But it also, you know what, I won't lie. It helped that they played Exploration. You can play an additional land on each of your turns, right? So they played on turn 1. They played a land. They played this enchantment. They played a land. That was 3 cards on turn 1, which means they only had 4 or 5 cards left in their hand on our turn. So we then played Liliana of the Veil. They had to discard 1. They're down to 4 already. The next time we made them do it, they're down to 3. And then they're playing stuff. So we put them into top deck mode very quickly. And we were just not in top deck mode. And we drew Emperor Bones. That was a draw. And that was a very lucky draw. Because we basically, when they started discarding stuff, we just started stealing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, really nice.
Charlie says, I want to get into Lorcana, but don't want to spend money on paper cards and not know how to play.
Sure.
I play online mostly, so if one day Lorcana comes up, then I'll try to play it out.
That makes sense. Yeah. I've been intrigued. I mean, I was a Disney kid for sure, but because of, Magic kind of takes up all my TCG time, I won't lie. Again, I'm aware of how to play Pokemon. I'm aware of how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In fact, we did an April Fool's joke years ago where I played Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream on April Fool's on a Magic Monday. So I do know, like I said, I know these other games. Lorcana is one that I never got into, and I will say that with Flesh and Blood and with Lorcana, there were a lot of people that I felt like were like tryhards in the Magic space that moved over to that game very quickly because they were like, oh, well, it's a new game. It's going to have a lot of kids in it. And so when they do like competitive events, I can just sweep those events, make a ton of money, and like be better off for it or whatever. And, you know,
That's kind of messed up.
it's a little shitty, yeah. But that's their mentality, I suppose. Ah, it's a powered cube. I forgot. Mox Ruby. Now they have 2 mana, and they have Thraben Inspector, Investigate, and that's it. Bitter Triumph, though. But I guess what I'm supposed to do is this
Raymond
land
says,
sorrow.
I don't like discard spells.
Fair point. Fair point. Well, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I guess what I was saying is I don't like selection, like duress type spells. It's just not my thing. I don't love them as much. But you're totally right. I mean, you called it out, right? As being a discard player and being something that you enjoy. So I didn't mean to say that no one should like it.
Oh, no, of course not.
Ooh, actually, no, silly me. What I want to do is go like this. Go like, no, not like that, you fool. Now you can't cast spells during my turn. And if you did, they cost 1 more. So-
How about them apples?
oh my god. And I have a first striker, but Umezawa's Jitte, because it doesn't give pluses, so until it has counters on it. Look at that mountain.
Yeah,
So psychedelic.
it's
and
gross
the
looking.
plains too, kind of.
I don't like them.
I will say, by the way, it is 9:38. I want to talk to some folks. I want to talk to you folks. Some folks. I'm informing you that I'm going to talk to other people.
Right. The rest of you, suck it.
I was going to say, everybody else earmuffs? No.
This is specifically for 2 people in chat, and everyone else must pretend they can't hear it. Mute their computer
Oh my god, so funny.
or phone.
Sorry. What I meant is I want to talk to all of you. 1, 3, mobilize 2. Sure, why not? Like that.
Charlie says, do y'all collect paper MTG cards and or play Commander? If so.
I have collected Magic since technically I've collected Magic. Like I've been playing since Urza Saga. I've said that many times. And that was in paper until we started putting Magic Online stuff up back in 2017, 2018. It was like Amonkhet days, whatever that was. So yes. Gideon's a 5/5, but he doesn't have haste, right? So congrats, you did it. Am I going to Enlighten Tutor for this thing? Leyline Binding costs 2 less, so it'll cost 4. Put it on top. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Fine, I'll take it. That really sucks. I don't have the land for it. Oh, apparently. Oh, Soul Ring. I'm such an idiot. Okay, great. Works for me. I'll take that. Thank you.
Nice.
Attack.
Just nice.
Oh my god. Block one of the 1/1s, take 2. Anyway, so yes, but I've been collecting Magic cards since about Invasion. But I have...
You might want to clarify for Charlie. I don't know if she's been around that long. You might want to say, like, approximately the year.
I don't know. When did Invasion come out for Magic the Gathering? It was... Oh god, shut up, phone. It was 2000. October of 2000. So I've been collecting since 2000, but I've been playing since like 97, 98, I think, is when that set was out. Urza's Saga. I want to try this again, see what they do. I assume they have something to stop this with, like Burn Spell or something. They don't yet seem to, but maybe.
Raymond says, I have a hot take that may get me into trouble here. Pie is better than cake.
No complaints from me, man.
None whatsoever.
Nope. I love pie over cake. All right, so mobilize goes away. They said oops. Oh, because they wanted to sack the... because... No, I don't get it. I don't know why that's an oops, but whatever. Triplicate Titan.
Oh. Okay.
Yikes. That's scary. Okay. Well, can't do that anymore. I could take this with this. Is that right? They just have this. When it enters, make a treasure if they have more lands. Four life if they have more life. 2/1/1 fish if they have more creatures, and draw a card if they have more cards in hand.
That thing's not a fish.
But do I do that? I don't think I do that. I think I just go to combat, say no attacks, and pass, I guess. That's kind of crazy. I think we're dead now, but we'll see.
Charlie agrees and says true, but what kind of pie is the question? So I would love to hear people's favorite flavors.
I thought you were going to go first, yeah.
I will go once people go.
Favorite flavors? I mean, I have to say among three, which is a really crappy answer, but I love apple pie, truly do. I love pecan pie, and I love pumpkin pie.
Those are your favorite flavors.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
I was like, what's he going to say? He's picking three? And then you said them, and I was like, of course.
The three.
The three that he really likes. Okay.
Mox Jet. I guess we're waiting to play that one for free instead of paying 1 mana for it. And they have the Wandering Ember. I mean, we're very dead. We were dead when they played this. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Dojo Par is here saying they can't cast any spells on your turn. You have Voice of Victory.
You are totally right. It's just not in my brain that's what that card does. But thank you. You are totally right.
Thank you for being here, Dojo Par. Please leave your pronouns for me in chat. That makes it easier for me to refer to you.
And thanks for, Amy said, thanks for being here.
We
are happy to have you. Well, it's in my hand. It sure does need to be in my graveyard, though.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we're 3 lands away, so if I can live for 3 turns with a 9/9 on the field while I'm at 10, that's a thing that could happen, right? It's not a thing that could happen.
No.
It's not, no. Do they have any creatures in here? They just have this one. I mean, I could... Oh, that makes me treasures. I could cast it. Sure, let's try it. Because it's when it enters. So sure, let's steal this and make treasure. They have more land than I do, right? They have the same number of land than I do. It's fine. It's literally all I could do. So, do I do... I make the fish because they have more creatures than me. I sure can make a fish. I can do this. I can bring back the first striker. Hooray. I did gain some life off of Biza. So there's that. It doesn't... Oh, wait, we're all happy here, friends. just like slowly trailing off. All right, so it's an 11/11.
We can.
I go to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would literally need to draw Dark Ritual. Do we have Dark Ritual still in the deck? We do, right? Dark Ritual off the top. It's the only card that saves me. Don't care. Dark Ritual off the top. It's the only card that saves me. They have so much mana available.
Charlie says not dead yet.
Nope. 2 is not 0. I need Dark Ritual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't think it's enough. God damn it. I can't do math. Because this for that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd be 1 off anyway. All right. Lily of the Veil. We make them sack a creature. It would be the token. Each player discards a card. Hey, that would put Ulamog into our graveyard. Now that we cast the 2 reanimate spells. To try to keep us alive.
Yeah.
That's something, huh? We sure did it. We could just show them the plan. Just play Lily of the Veil. We each discard the only card remaining in our hand. Holy shit!
What?
Nice!
Yes!
We each discarded Ulamog.
They did the little sad Sparky emote.
They really did. That's amazing. Oh, that's so good. So good.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
It really is. It really, really is.
It's worth losing for that, I suppose.
That's a good game
amazing.
opponent. Really
That's
good
amazing.
I mean, I definitely block here. In fact, it's the only other one attacking, so triple blocks. It has first strike, so but it really doesn't matter. Like, +2/+2, yeah, not a big deal. It gets 2 counters. They get their creature back into their graveyard. I mean, we're dead to this. They could have just attacked with that. It did not matter. But do your thing, have your fun. You got it. Great game.
Thank you, Skoden the Mighty.
That's hilarious. Hilarious.
Too good. Too good. Oh my god.
The last cards in both of our hands were Ulamog. Hey, we went 2 and 3. That's more wins than we have at the last one, yeah? So, we got Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Dominaria United.
Raymond says, you didn't believe in the heart of the cards.
I mean, I didn't, but also I think I would have been dead without having played them both, no? Maybe I wouldn't have had to play the second one. Maybe I didn't have to play the second one to get Thalia back, or whatever it was that I got back.
Charlie went...
Yeah.
Dojo Par said LMAO. Marcus said no way.
It was a lot. It really was a lot.
And
I loved
Charlie said, wow, nice.
Yeah, really, really cool. Thanks, everybody. Hey, I wanted to point out, in between, if you checked on our Instagram, Amy posted on Geek for All's Instagram, link down in the description box below, for Geek for All and Gluten Free for All's Instagrams. You should follow both. But on Geek for All's Instagram, Amy posted about how I was playing my Angel deck a lot over the weekend, just for the hell of it. And especially, well, it was, I think I had a daily that I had to do that involved, like, playing white spells or something. So I played my Angel deck, and then I saw that I was very close to casting 250 Soldier or Angel spells, so I just kept playing that deck to get this achievement, which I then completed. I did 250 Soldier or Angel spells over any number of games.
Yeah, so the post asked the question, will he get that achievement? And he did.
I did very much do that. So to follow up on that post, don't say we didn't. We don't do what we're supposed to. But now, notably, the only achievement left in the Color Mastery White section is attacking with 15 or more creatures in a single combat step.
Okay. That one's not going to happen.
I just have to play a Scoot Swarm deck, which is ironic because that's a green card. But it could work. Just make 1,000,000 Scoot Swarms and just attack with a bunch of them, and
okay.
That's 15 or more. But regardless, we're that far. We're the closest to completing Color Mastery White, second closest with green, then black, blue, red. Just to give you, I guess, an idea of the colors that I play most often on Arena. So,
all right, let's see what we got. Dojo Par says, also, this is Donald, by the way. We have played together at the Champs pre-release events.
Gotcha. Now I know who Donald is. Thanks, Donald, for being here. We appreciate having you.
Appreciate it. Charlie says, white weenie decks.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they're going for. It's just the easiest way I can think of to do it is Scoot Swarm, which is green. But you're totally right. So as an FYI, everybody, before we go, before you go, especially because I feel like most people will want to hear this, the stream. We have the streamer event this Wednesday for the new Avatar set, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Of note, most streamer events in the past, we have started at 1 p.m. Eastern because that is when the streamer event starts. This time, we are not starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. We will be starting, presumably closer to like 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
I have some stuff to do. In fact, I'm leaving now. We're going to end the stream as soon as I'm done chatting with all of you because I have a 2-hour drive to make. I'm going to then remake that 2-hour drive on Friday. Yes. I have to drive back up here after that 2-hour drive midday Wednesday to get back here in time for the stream. And so I will get here when I get here, and we will start the stream as soon as I can get here. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for that. Honestly, the best way to find out exactly when we go live for that stream, there are 2 ways. First, we would recommend that you subscribe and ring that bell so that you get that notification when we go live. Also, if you are on the Discord, which is linked down in the description box below, the Discord tends to update on the Magic the Gathering channel when we go live as well on this channel. So be aware of that. Those two ways will be ways of letting you know exactly when we start going or when we go live. It's the best I can do, and I'm doing the best that I can. And I will talk more about that on Wednesday once everything is kind of finalized about like what is going on and how everything's been. Everybody's fine. Obviously, we're right here. So just FYI, we just so you're all aware, that's what's going on here.
Yes.
So that will be at some point on Wednesday, hopefully sooner rather than later. And then we will stream for as many hours as is humanly possible for us to do. And hopefully you'll all be able to join us to check out the new cards from, the Avatar The Last Airbender pre-release, or, well, the streamer event. And like I said, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. And thank you to them for that opportunity. Yes. I hope to not squander it. We will do our best.
Right. We have MTG Corgi here saying, you going to PAX Unplugged?
I recognize the picture. So hi, good to see you. Unfortunately, we are not. We, in fact, we can talk more about this on Wednesday as well, but we did, in fact, today just spend $600 on electrical work for our home.
Yes.
Which did not solve the problem.
No, it's still broken.
It is still broken, which means that Amy does not have a light nor electricity to her plugs in her bathroom. And won't unless we spend a lot more money than $600.
Yeah.
Like a lot more money than $600. So, just throwing it out there, we still are fully aware of the spot that our country is in right now. So all I will say is only, and we've said it all along and we've meant it all along, only if you have the means. I would like to remind you that there is a link down in the description box below for our Patreon. Only if you have the means. If you don't, we totally understand. We're okay.
Yeah.
Right? I said
and
that.
Don't think I have to go to the bathroom in the dark. I just put a lamp in there that I plug in the other room.
Yeah, we have an extension cord. Everything's fine. We have a window and a light, and so it's totally fine. And Amy's got a vanity in the other room, so she can have her mirror and take care of stuff there. So don't worry about all that. I just was pointing it out.
We just can't afford to go to PAX Unplugged.
Yes, which I'm so upset about. So
yes.
First of all, to MTG Corgi again, I recognize the picture. I'm not going to blow up your spot, but thank you for asking. I'm so sorry that we're not going. I do want to go. I love going to PAXs, PAX East or PAX Unplugged. Maybe next year. We didn't go last year either.
No.
Or the year before. Whatever year we went, that was the first and only time we've ever been.
Yeah, I think that was 3 years
Yeah,
ago,
I think so too.
I
think so too. So we would love to go. I'm so sorry that we're not. But if you're going next year, hopefully we'll see you there. But I know that is over a year away at this point. But thank you for asking, and it's great to see you. And I hope that you're well, and you're always more than welcome to reach out via Facebook, and would love to chat when I have some time. I'm a little busy right now, but I would love to catch up.
And Charlie says, are you going to get the draft tokens?
You're talking about here for pre-orders and stuff? If it costs money, probably not. No. I'm definitely not going to be doing that. $25, kind of for the same reasons that we just talked about.
Right.
I've also never purchased these personally. That doesn't mean that I think it would be ridiculous or incorrect for somebody to do so.
No,
and if you are doing so, Charlie, let us know what you think of the value of the play bundle. It does seem like it would be a pretty good investment. 5 qualifier play-ins. Every qualifier play-in I've ever entered, I've scrubbed out real quick. So that wouldn't be very helpful for me, but for players that are better than I, which there are many, I'm sure that this would be quite valuable to folks. The sleeves are cool, but yes. for value purposes, the qualifier play-ins and the tokens make a lot of sense.
I actually like the Aang sleeves a little better, just because there's a larger color palette used for the art.
Sure,
I think that's really pretty.
Yeah.
But that's me. But yeah, we're not spending $50 on that.
Well, and so Charlie, referencing that, Charlie says,
I like it better than the $50 bundle, and you get Momo.
You do get Momo. I would like to point out, not to brag, humble brag, slight humble brag. The streamers get Momo for free.
Yeah, we do.
That's a new thing that they're doing because when they transitioned over from the free accounts to the streamer event accounts being just ours with like a free-to-play token, they realized that one of the things that we weren't getting to do is showing off the cosmetics. because those we would get free gems from them in the fully unlocked account, and so we would just be able to buy all those periphery things. So now they're just giving us Momo, and I suspect everyone will be using Momo because we get it for free and it stays permanently. It's not just for the streamer event, which I'm really grateful for. I think Momo's awesome, and I think it's like what a cool companion to get.
Yeah.
But
I would have preferred Appa, though, I think.
yes, that's totally fair. Appa's great, and any opportunity that we get to play Appa on Wednesday, you better believe we will. And then I'll remind folks that Thursday on our channel, we will have, because I still am going to do it. In fact, it's why I'm going to be late on Wednesday. I'll throw it out there. I'm going to be opening a fair bit of product from the Avatar set at our sponsor store, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, as Donald mentioned earlier. So I will be opening that product like early in the morning on Wednesday, or first thing in the morning on Wednesday. And then I will be driving back up here immediately after I'm done with that to play in the stream. And then I will, after the stream is over at like midnight or 1 or whatever, would be, whatchamacallit, I'll have to like edit, produce, upload the video, do all that fun stuff. That's neither here nor there. Like I said, we'll talk about that more on Wednesday.
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on because I didn't read anybody's preferences in pies.
Oh, I'm
which
so
is
sorry.
Important.
It
obviously.
is important. I'll open some packs silently. Some individual packs back here. Or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So go ahead.
Charlie says awesome that we get Momo for free.
Yes, thank you. I think so too.
Dojapar says the cost to buy enough gems for 2 drafts is around $20. So getting 2 draft tokens plus the rest seems like a decent deal for people who want to enter the qualifiers and drafts.
Yeah, very, very good point. Yeah. And for Arena that I complain about their economy quite often, that's a very good thing to point out. So thank you, Donald. I appreciate that.
All right, so let's see what people have to say about pies.
Slow Gurk the Overslime.
Yes. Slime me over, Slow Gurk.
I was going to say, I don't have time to Slow Gurk today. We can...
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. And his favorite pie is pecan.
It was one of my 3 that I listed. I respect it.
It was one of his 3. I do love pecan pie. So I will preface my own thing by saying that, 1, I'm gluten-free, and I'm not a baker. So I don't really eat pies, and it's not because I don't like them. I actually love them. It's just because the fact that I would have to make my own gluten-free pies means I would rather not eat them.
Fair.
Sad as that is, because I really don't like cake, Raymond. I know you said pie is greater than cake. I completely agree. When I was a kid, I didn't like birthday cakes. I didn't have birthday cakes for my birthdays. I usually had pies. Apple pie, or one year I made my own ice cream cake. My mom one year did a trifle, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's like you basically take like a big punch bowl on a stand and you fill it with like pudding and fruit and whipped cream and all kinds of stuff.
It's like a parfait, but like bigger, right? Like on a bigger scale.
Well, a parfait is like more like one consistency, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like almost moussey, right? I think. And then has like a couple of stripes of fruit in there.
Okay.
But this is like a much bigger scale, and it has like lots of different things in there. I mean, I suppose you could make it like more basic, but well, so that's what that is. But anyway, that's how much I didn't like cake, Raymond, as a kid. So is that the green stuff with marshmallows? I don't know what that is.
Oh God, I knew what that's called. Ambrosia, I think, is what you're thinking of.
Oh.
I think you're thinking of ambrosia.
my mom used to make ambrosia all the time, but it wasn't green.
I'm just gonna go back to just us and shut this down.
Oh, okay.
Because we're just chatting now, or we're done. We're done with Arena.
So the ambrosia that my mom used to make was like a fruit salad with cottage cheese in it, I think.
Ugh.
And then you put like mini marshmallows in as well.
Wow.
And shredded coconut.
Okay.
So actually, it's something you would probably hate.
Very much. It sounds awful.
I actually used to really love it.
To me,
I actually used to really love it, but I can't eat that anymore either because I'm also lactose intolerant now.
Yes, correct.
Fruit with whipped cream. What's fruit with whipped cream? Is that just your favorite pie?
Because that's, I mean, look, as ridiculous as it sounds to hear someone say it, especially these days, cream pies are good. I'm sorry, it's the internet. I get it, but like, they're good. They're tasty. Like,
yeah. Blueberry, that's a good. Okay, yeah, blueberry. I like refrigerated blueberry pie. I don't like hot blueberry pie. I don't really know why. It just something about like actively hot blueberry pie gives the blueberry kind of a burny taste to me. But once it's but that's not because it's cooked, right? Because when you cook it and then put it in the fridge, like then I eat it and it's fine and it tastes like blueberry to me. But if it's actively hot at the time, it tastes burny to me and I don't like it. Ambrosia salad is fruit with whipped cream. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's not how I used to have it. It had like lots of different stuff in it.
I feel like I remember it being like fruit with like marshmallows and like you know, and like it didn't look that good to me. But again, I'm sure many different people have different ideas of what ambrosia salad is. Sure. Whereas if you looked up like the definition of what it is, it could be different. So
who knows?
Exactly.
That's the weird kind that my mom made. I don't know.
Yeah.
Charlie says, "Oh yeah, that LOL at Dojapar." Let's go back because
do I have to scroll up?
Probably.
No, because it was here. What kind of pie is the
Okay. So Marcus says sweet potato is the best
good
pie.
Choice.
Which that is a good choice.
Good choice.
And Charlie agrees that it's a good choice. Raymond says when the crust is homemade, apple pie. Okay, so Raymond, I will ask, do you like a crumbly apple pie or do you like a crispy, flaky apple pie?
All crumbs all day for me.
Really?
I love apple crumb.
Both styles.
You know what? I don't dislike. I just like apple pie. But I grew up with apple crumb, so apple crumb has a more special place in my heart for sure.
My mom used to make the apple crumb one more often because it was just easier for her to make than the flaky crust, and I liked both.
As a kid with an apple crumb pie, you can sneak in and take a couple of those crumbs off the top, and no one will notice.
Oh,
just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, I would take it with a spoon, and then take a second spoon and just kind of cover that right up.
Nah, right in with the fingers. Only child with siblings.
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay.
Okay, so that was.
I think that was it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so it does also have coconut and marshmallows usually, but the base is cream and fruit.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm just not a coconut guy. And depending on the fruit, it depends on some fruits I'm not into that. I like bananas, I like apples, I like peaches and plums and stuff, but so you would think oh, that's a wide variety of things, but you'd be surprised. A lot of berries, not a berry guy. I'm okay with blackberries depending on what it's on or in. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with boysenberries, although that's not a thing that we get often. I just had a boysenberry tree growing up in my yard, which has since died and been cut down, which is real sad, but that's fine.
Always blame it on the siblings. Yeah. Yeah, I'm big into berries. I like pretty much any kind of berry. I like apple pie, but I don't like raw apples. I don't like biting into a crisp apple. That sensation is off-putting to me,
okay,
even though it's something that most people really enjoy.
Sure.
But actually, I have two favorite types of pie. And that is Black Forest pie, which has a wide variety of berries and apples in it.
And is no relation to Black Forest ham.
No, no, it's not similar at all. And then my second favorite is strawberry rhubarb.
Yes. Which you did get to have at Thanksgiving maybe 2 years ago?
I
3 years
did, but
ago?
I'm pretty sure that's what made me sick.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because that woman definitely had like whooping cough or something.
Oh, I
when we
remember
bought
that.
the pie.
I remember that. We were just like, oh, God. All right, we'll take this. Thanks.
Yeah, and
she's
she was like coughing on it, and
Oh,
we're just
God.
like, oh.
yeah,
And I
remember that.
still ate it, and it was a bad choice. But I was so happy to not have to make my own gluten-free strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
To actually just be able to buy one was like a revelation.
Yeah.
Godalope is here saying hi.
What's up, Godalo? How are you? It's been a bit. Great to see you.
And Dojapar says, I used to work in a bakery, and the crumble topping for the apple crumb pies was always more annoying to make, but it is a good way to top a pie.
Yeah, my mom told a story recently about my aunt who, like, my mom kind of told her how to make, like, oh, you should make an apple crumb pie. It's great. And my aunt is like, my mom's like, you mix it until it starts getting crumbly. And my aunt like called her, this is Aunt Kathy, and it called her and was like, my aunt called her and was like, I've been stirring this crumb for like an hour and it's not get. When is it gonna get crumbly? My mom's like, you messed something up.
It was crumbly a long time ago.
Either that or she like put in the ingredients in like the wrong order or in the wrong consistency or something. Amounts.
It's hard to mess that up. I don't know.
So funny. Yeah, but for Aunt Kathy, is it hard to mess things up? And I love her a lot, by the way. That has nothing to do with, I'm not making fun of her. She would admit that too.
Yeah. No, she's great.
She
But
is.
yeah. We had the opposite thing. My mom was good at making the crumbly kind and not good at making the flaky kind because the flakes didn't happen.
I don't know that my mom ever tried to make a flaky kind. I think it was always crumb. I think that's just what she had the recipe for and or what she knew how to do and or preferred more, or was comfortable with. I mean, I could ask her. I'll be seeing her tomorrow. So
I think our oven had issues with it.
at home?
And
At
so
your
I
parents'
think
house?
that certain consistencies of certain things just didn't work right. So I think that might have been the reason why the flaky couldn't occur.
Fair enough. Yeah, my expertise was pumpkin pie. It kind of always has been. I've been making pumpkin pie for like over a decade now, I feel like, for Thanksgiving.
Charlie says, I love strawberries. Here in Texas, we have a strawberry festival,
Festival.
petite strawberry festival.
Interesting. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, they have a lot of festivals for a lot of different things. I mean, not this weekend. Beginning of December, there's like a hot chocolate event going on near here.
Yes.
They recently had what they call a soup stroll around here.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the soup stroll.
Yeah, and what's the other one? They did one other.
It was a potato one. So it was like a tater trot.
Tater trot. That's what they call it.
Tater trot.
Yeah. Okay. In town. But down by where we grew up, they got a lot of festivals. I went to an apple and wine festival up here years ago.
Yeah. I think they did a garlic festival. We never
Yes.
went to that.
No,
though.
we did not. Although you do love garlic.
I do love garlic. I do. Godalope says, work's been a thing.
Damn.
Tough to make these streams of late and stay in a positive mental place. Oh no.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Godalope. We've been dealing with some busyness ourselves and some work stress ourselves for sure. So I can totally relate, and hopefully that gets better soon. Because I can kind of see a light at the end of the tunnel, sort of for us, but not exactly.
Yeah. It's vague.
Yeah. Hopefully it's getting there, but
It's blurry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie says, is it cold over there? It's only 80s here. Kind of
It's
lame.
only 80s here.
It's snowing right now,
It
Charlie.
literally, I think it may have stopped. Hopefully it stopped snowing. I have a 2-hour drive to make, but it snowed. Yeah, we have snow. I have to go clean off the car before I leave. So yes, we have snow.
It was snowing when we started streaming.
Yes, it has since. It seems, if my phone is to be believed, it has since stopped. We do not have a phone. We do not have a window in our eye line to be able to check outside. But
We're in New York, Charlie. Speaking of which, Gotalope, if you know, because Gotalope says Tater Trot sounds awesome. If you ever want to visit with us and go to the Tater Trot together, we could go to the Tater Trot together.
yeah, that's for sure. You can always message us on Discord or Instagram or whatever. We can talk about that. I'm sure it won't be for a little bit now that it's like gotten colder.
Yeah, no, it's not when it's cold.
And we're not available for the hot chocolate one. It is at the beginning of December, so we could tell you about it if you want to go on your own, but we would not be able to join you. We would be busy. But
and also, I'm lactose intolerant, so I probably wouldn't really be able to do it much anyway.
So true, yes.
And gluten-free would... I don't know if they would care to be as diligent about that.
Don't ask me.
As they are with the soup stroll.
Yeah.
But the soup stroll
Or the
usually
tater trot.
works for us. And the tater trot, yeah.
Yeah.
Those worked for us pretty well because they were good about marking the gluten-free ones.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think you're here.
Dojapar says, my favorite pie to make has always been a peach pie. Had a peach tree in the garden growing up, and whenever the peaches were ripe, I would make peach pie with my older sister. Oh, that
Wow.
sounds so nice.
That sounds really nice. And so it's like, one, it's something that you can enjoy, like you said, enjoy making, but it like comes with a nostalgia aspect. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. I feel like we never really had pies unless it was like for a special occasion. But for just like random desserts, sometimes if we had fruit in the house, my parents would make like cobblers.
Okay, sure.
Or not really like a legitimate turnover, but they would make like a round of dough, like a pizza crust, right? They'd put all the fruit inside and they would just like fold the edges up over it. I don't know what the heck that's called. And maybe that's not even really a real thing. But that's what they usually would do. And that was good. Sure. I liked them. I liked them a lot better than, like eating cookies or something for dessert.
Sure.
Charlie said, growing up in the hot, we barely get any winter.
For sure, yeah. Well, so Charlie, have you ever seen snow? That's a question that I'm always curious about for folks that have grown up in just a warmer climate like that.
Oh, wow. Gotalope says, Tater Trot sounds awesome. I read that. Alejandro is here saying hi from Chile.
What is up, Alejandro? Great to have you.
Yes.
I love our international viewers. Truly love it. Great to have you.
Yes, we're talking about pies that we like. What's your favorite flavor of pie?
That question can go to you as well, Gotalope, if you have not answered yet, because I don't think you have.
Yes.
Because I don't think you were here for that at the beginning, but still.
That sounds fun, Gotalope says. Awesome.
Going with us to
that would be great. We should do that, Gotalope. Sure. We should plan to do that.
I'll try to remember the next time it comes around. If we haven't chatted, I'll try to send you a message.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember.
Dojapar says, dang, y'all got snow up there? I'm only a bit south, and we just got a ton of rain.
And that's what I'm counting on, because I'm going down in that direction. So I'm hoping that I can drive through the snow and get to just wet.
Drive toward the warmer.
Yeah.
Gotalope said, I always enjoy the Chowder Fest here in Saratoga. Snow is over here. Both my daughters got snow at their schools. Two.
Yeah. Up north, I mean, to be fair, once you get up in this general area compared to where you are, Dojapar, we get, like, once the season starts, we could get snow at least once a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And, like, it literally, like, it didn't accumulate on the road at all, but it was on the grass and it's on the cars. Mm-hmm. And that's often what we'll get. And then sometimes we'll actually get accumulation and,
right.
Whatever, but...
Yeah, that's how you know it's winter up here, is that it snows a little bit every freaking day.
It's so annoying.
It's a pain in the butt.
Especially now that we live on a corner lot and I have to shovel the I was going to say the driveway. We don't have a driveway.
No.
But I have to shovel the sidewalk every single time it snows.
Godalope says, I always, and I read that. Charlie says, what is gluten-free? I heard of it, but never really knew what it is. Oh, it's it's an autoimmune condition, where, my body, fights itself if I consume any wheat, barley, or rye. So that's what that is. Yes, it snowed here once in Texas, and it was so bad for us because we're not prepared for that type of weather. All our lights went out, and the roads were full of ice.
Sure.
Yeah, and so what did they just close all the roads down? What happened?
I was going to say, I mean, we were in Maryland, which is well north of Texas, and well south of here, and we were there during a blizzard. They got 3 feet of snow in like a day period, like within 24 hours.
Yeah, it was quickly.
It like shut down the state. The whole state was just, like the government was
they
just like
said we're going to close all the roads, and it's going to take us literal days to get these roads back open.
We had to dig out our car so we could drive back to New York. They had one shovel. The folks that we were visiting, our friends, had one shovel, and then the rest of us were using bowls from their kitchen and dining room,
and
or whatever,
just digging into the snow that way,
and just throwing it over our shoulders and basically into the road. They even on like 2-lane roads or whatever, they plowed 1 lane, not even all the way down to the street, and the side streets got hit way later.
It just wasn't deep.
And you could see people just like walking to buy shovels because they didn't own them. So they were just walking like up this icy hill or snowy hill with a shovel slung over their arm that they had just bought from the shop down the road.
Yeah, and it was crazy to us because it's so par for the course for us here in New York that we're just like, you idiots didn't have shovels? You people can't put salt down?
Right.
Like,
and it's not that they were idiots. They just, like you said, it's not something they've ever dealt with before. But to us, right, I'm not like insulting anybody. It was just like, we were just so surprised.
We were like flabbergasted.
It was like New York you'd never get away with that here.
No way.
Ever.
No way.
You couldn't be, because what they said was it happened Saturday night into Sunday morning. By 6 or 7 a.m. on Sunday when we woke up, it had stopped snowing and would not be snowing anymore after that. That's a full 24 hours that you have until people are going to start going back to work. The Maryland state government, from what we heard on the news, said they were
or at least the county that we were in.
Whatever, sure. They said that everything on Monday would be closed, fully closed, and we will let you know about Tuesday. That was Monday.
Let you know about Tuesday.
That was
we were just like, what?
It was Sunday morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. They were already saying that, and we were like, no, that's cannot happen.
Yeah, like we gotta get out of here.
Cannot
we can't
happen.
do this.
Nope.
So we dug our asses out and got the hell out of there.
We did, and thankfully we were one road off from the main road that the hospital was on, and then that road led to the highway. So we were able to get off the side road that we were on onto the main road because they plowed that road because the ambulances needed to be able to get to the hospital, and then we just got on the highway and just drove up to north to areas that made more sense to us, I guess.
Exactly. Frog Pizza says gluten is referring to just wheat gluten because it sucks.
But then says,
oh, barley and rye. Dang. Yeah, they also have gluten. Other things also have types of gluten. If you want to get like real technical about it, but nobody does. So.
And as a reminder, if folks are interested, linked down in the description box below, we have 2 links for you if you want to learn more about gluten-free as foods and or a lifestyle in general. And so you can check out Gluten Free for All's YouTube channel.
Yes.
That's linked down below. And I mentioned it earlier, but Gluten Free for All's Instagram as well. And that is all Amy all the time. So
Big gluten-free community on the Instagram.
big time.
The YouTube channel's a little slower, but that is a little more fun for you guys. Probably you can watch videos of me reviewing products. That's mainly what I do there. Sometimes I do some cooking and some baking. But as I said before, I'm not really big into baking, so it's more along the lines of, here's this mix that says it's gluten-free. I'm going to try to make it, see how well it comes out, and then tell you if it's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check it out. Godalope says, a tough question. LOL. Never met a pie I didn't like. Ha ha ha.
Man after my own heart. Love it.
But blueberry and apple, I think, top the list. Okay. Yeah. So I'll ask you the same question then, Godalope. Do you like the crumb style apple pie, or do you like the flaky apple pie? We visited family in Tennessee several years back, and they got hit with a little ice, but it shut them down for a week to clear.
Jesus.
Wow. Yikers.
That's a lot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like Dojapar then says.
Couldn't imagine not having the tools to shovel snow and clear off your car.
Yeah, I mean, we consolidated down from 2 cars to 1, and we just had like so many implements to clean the snow off our car.
We were like, what do we do with all of these? We can't put them all in this one car.
We had like 2 of the like long brush things with the scrapers on the other end, and then we had 1 just individual hand scraper for ice as well.
Yeah, and then your mom had gotten us like a scraper that had like a mitten over it.
Yes.
So it's like a mitten with a scraper sticking out of it, so you could kind of like use your hand more. I don't know.
It was weird. Yep.
And then Charlie says, yeah, we have to close it all down because we can't function or with snow or ice. When it hits 70 to 60, we wear jackets. LOL. Yeah, see, like when it's 70 degrees, that's like, oh,
yeah,
it's like perfect. It's like, oh, if it could only be 70 degrees every day of my life, like it would just make my life so much simpler. It would be perfect because I would never have to wear a jacket and I would never have to not bundle up, and I would never be too hot.
Yep.
Because like we get really cold up here, but then we also get really hot too. Yeah. Charlie says we get a lot of hail here, though, sometimes. Size of baseballs.
Damn.
Oh, dear God. I'm so glad we don't get that.
I was going to say, I genuinely feel like we've seen hail maybe 5 times in my life.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like closer to a dozen, but it's not often.
But it's like pellets almost. I mean, the biggest piece of hail I think I've ever seen was like that big. And it left a freaking dent in our windshield.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to get it fixed.
Yeah. This was when you were a kid?
No.
This was us?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Remember? There's there was the divot in the windshield and I had to go to Safeway.
Oh, I do. Okay, yeah. I do remember that. Thank you.
But yeah, that wasn't from a rock or anything. That was from a piece of hail.
Jeez.
Frog Pizza says jackets equals enemy.
Agreed. God, it makes me so staticky too, and then you get shocked constantly. Like, no, I'm not looking forward to it. We're getting to. I mean, I'm literally gonna take a jacket with me when I leave. It literally just snowed, but I just don't want to.
I like wearing like a tank top and then like a little jacket over top, like a corduroy jacket or a jean jacket. But I don't like having to wear anything bulky or coat like.
Yeah.
Godalope says, I think crumb topping. That mitten scraper keeps your hand from getting covered in snow or frost.
Yeah, because as you scrape it doesn't like fly back.
Yeah. But then it gets on your arm. But it doesn't do that as much as, obviously it would your hand.
Yeah, look, all I know is when I go out there and it's like actively snowing or icing or whatever, and I have to shovel the sidewalk or scrape off the car or whatever, I come back in and was it Charlie who was complimenting my beard? I look like I'm like covered in icicles. Like my beard is covered in icicles. My mustache. I look very festive for like a holiday or something. But God, does it suck. And then all it means is that I come back in the house, and then as I get warm in the house, I just start like dripping everywhere, like as my beard melts.
Yeah. Charlie says, I love an oversized hoodie. Okay. I mean, I like long hoodies, but like I have one that's long that like comes down to like halfway down your thigh. I like the comfortability of that when it comes down that low. But I don't like it to be thick then.
See,
it's very thin, that one.
Yeah.
It's maybe too thin, the one that I have, but I wouldn't like it if it was thick.
Yeah, I feel like it's like I prefer like I do not like pullover hoodies.
No, me
They
neither.
have to be zipped for me, man.
Same.
Like otherwise, again, static with the hair. Like
no.
no, thank
No,
you. I
no,
can't do it.
Okay. Can somebody explain this to me? You're a captive audience.
I mean, they could leave, but
Exactly. Can somebody explain to me how my head can be too small for a normal sized hat? Okay? Yet it doesn't freaking ever fit through a hole of a hoodie. Where like I need to stick my head through this hole so that it can go into the hood part of the hoodie, but it won't fit through the hole. But it's an adult hoodie and my head is too small for hats. Nice. Can you explain to me why the F this happens? Who made this? What?
Don't ask me. As folks can tell from looking at this, I mean, I will say I am a little bit closer to the camera than Amy, but not by a lot. I have a big ass head, so.
Yeah, so his head is too big for any hats, and my head is too small for any hats.
Any hats. I cannot wear hats. I can get away with like toques, basically, like the skull cap, like knitted hats for winter.
Like a beanie.
Yeah, but like baseball caps, can't do it. Fitted or a snapback or whatever, I can't. They just don't fit. No way in hell. I try to shove them on, and then then my hair like poofs out to the side and everything. It looks real bad.
It doesn't work. Yeah, no. Godolope says Joe became a thawing snowman from the Campbell soup commercials.
That's a fantastic commercial. What a great shout out for a commercial. But you're totally right. It feels like that, right?
Yeah.
I come in and I thaw out and I become myself again. And we have one of those a Snow Joe where I get to you turn it on. It's not quite a snow blower. It just kind of spins like this and then it shoots the snow out. But I learned very quickly that if it's windy, it just means that shit's going to throw the snow and then it's going to blow it right back in my face. Mm-hmm. So, and I then tend to look like a snowman, yeah.
Charlie says it because the clothes is made in China.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Who knows? Godolope says, LOL, the age of hat hoodie conspiracy. Oh, the age old hat hoodie conspiracy. I mean, maybe.
We gotta. You know what you gotta do?
What?
You gotta get the crab detective on it.
Oh my god! Do you think that would work? Godolope, what do you think?
This is an inside joke for those that are new here.
Dojapar says hats should be fitted for the specific person. All the hats I wear are specifically fitted for me.
That's cool. I'm just not a hat guy, so if I were to get a hat, I would probably try to get one specifically fitted. That's a good point.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, it's not something I'd go out of my way for. But if it was, then it would make sense to do what he suggested.
Yeah. If you were like, I really need a hat for this particular thing.
Yeah.
But, otherwise. But he can't just go into a store that sells hats and just buy a hat. Godolope says, fellow member of the Big Noggin Club.
That's me.
Do you have a big head, Godolope?
For many years. My whole life, in fact.
It looks proportional.
Godolope's or mine?
Both of them.
Oh. I have a big head.
Well, Frog Pizza says, when Power Cube drafts.
It's a totally fair question. Why? I'm playing it right now. Can't you see? No. I was supposed to leave a half an hour ago. I have a 2-hour drive ahead of me, and then I get to go to bed. So it's fine. I wanted to keep the conversation going. So.
Well, all right, we'll wrap it up. Doja Par says, if you're going to wear hats, you got to get one that's for you specifically.
Exactly. And so instead I just don't wear hats. But that's totally a fair point.
Marcus says 70 isn't warm enough for me.
See, and 70, depending on the season or the time, could be too warm for me.
Oh, yeah.
Depends.
See, so like 72 is like the perfect temperature for me. If it's too much lower than that or too much higher than that, I don't like it. So I'm pretty much unhappy all the time. But you already knew that.
Pretty much unhappy all the time. Amy,
That's
2025.
my life.
Holy crap.
Godalope says crab emoji.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get him on the case. Doja Par says haberdashery is a dying art.
Agreed.
Sadly, it is.
Agreed.
Godalope says proportional to my pie-eating body.
Amen, brother.
Yes. Okay, Frog Pizza says, oh, thank you for the chatting.
Of course. Thank you, Frog
face.
Pizza.
Charlie says, heart out of hands. Gotta go. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks for the games and convo. Love y'all. And 2 peace signs.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Charlie. We appreciate it. In fact, why don't we do that? Amy.
Yes.
These streams, especially, I mean, this whole, like, end portion wouldn't be a thing. Or, I mean, it would. We'd, like, do a little podcast at the end of the stream and just, like, tell stories or whatever. But
right.
it wouldn't be able, like, we ask for questions and get feedback and stuff. This is great.
Yeah.
This is what streams should be here. And so thank you all for helping us make it that way. And to specifically thank you all, Amy, you have some work to do.
I do. Charlie, thank you so much for being back. It's been really nice having you here, and
Correct.
hopefully you will continue to do so. We would appreciate it.
We would look forward to it.
Frog Pizza, thank you so much for being here, as always. Really appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
Godalope says safe travels.
Thank you. I will very much need it, and I very much appreciate that.
Yes.
I will hold on to that.
Yes,
I need it.
And he needs sleep for sure.
That
So,
too.
yeah.
That too.
Doja Par, thank you so much for being here. It was really great seeing you.
I am almost certain we'll see you this weekend,
Yeah.
unless you're not available or something, but we will be there, so don't you worry.
Hope your drive goes well.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much.
Marcus, thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry that 70 isn't a hot enough temperature for you. Maybe you should join Charlie down in Texas.
Maybe.
Alejandro, maybe Chile would be a good place for you, Marcus.
So glad to have you here, Alejandro. That's so
Yes.
cool that you are joining us from Chile. That's great.
Yes, phenomenal. And hopefully we see you again.
Agreed.
That would be so cool.
Always more than welcome.
Raymond, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it, as always. MTG Corgi, that's who you missed.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
There, I didn't see him. I haven't gotten him. My bad.
You
Sorry.
went past him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And hopefully we see you back again.
Yes, for sure.
And who else?
I'll scroll back up and make sure that we didn't miss anybody, because I don't want to miss anybody, because
Yes.
you're all great people and we're so happy that you chose to spend your time with us.
Okay, Frog
I
Pizza.
think that
we
was
got.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
so-
for remembering MTG Corgi, because they're great.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for being here. We love you lots.
As a reminder, hopefully we will see you all on Wednesday. Stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, I'll try that update will go to the Discord. It'll go to you folks that have that notification bell rung. If you subscribe and ring that bell.
A little late on that, sorry.
I didn't really do the thing, so it makes sense. So hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. If not, we've got videos coming out Thursday and Friday. And we will be live on Video Games for All on Thursday as well.
Yeah.
So
Should be.
to continue our Spooky Month playthrough. Yeah, I know it's not
Yes.
Spooky Month anymore. Deal with it.
But we're still playing that game.
Yes, we are, of Resident Evil. So hopefully we'll see you on Friday where we play that.
Yeah. So if you enjoy Resident Evil, or you enjoyed this chat, because that's probably mainly what we'll be doing anyway, is just
Yep.
talking about random BS, then
right.
check us out Thursday night.
That's right.
8 to 10.
Yes.
Frog Pizza says, okay, bye, see you Monday. Safe travels.
Thank you, Frog Pizza. We will definitely see you on Monday.
Thank you.
And appreciate the sentiment, truly.
Are you not going to be joining us for Wednesday.
That's true. Yeah, we got the streamer event on Wednesday. If you're interested for Avatar, no judgments. If you are just interested in Cube, totally fine. But just as a reminder.
Since you're a Magic person, I just wanted to remind you of it.
Yeah. And so we will, like I said, we got a lot of cool stuff coming out for the new Avatar set this week with pre-release stuff, with the streamer event, and with product openings from Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yes.
Shout outs to them. They're fantastic. And of course, if I didn't say so, because I have to and because I want to, the streamer event will be sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. And so thank you to them as well for that opportunity. But
yes, thank you so much.
That's right.
Marcus says, see you Wednesday for a secret tunnel.
You know it, Marcus. Thank you all for the little hearts and smiles and etc. I see them popping up as well. I want to remind folks about those links in the description down below. We already talked about in the Patreon, the other channels, the Instagrams, the Discord. If you want to join us on Discord,
yes,
you're more than welcome. Come do so. We'd love to have you, because I don't think I mentioned that technically, but still, it's all there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, otherwise, we hope to see you all soon. In fact, we have a thing for this. Between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours, and it is super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.